Bear with him on this one, folks.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That was a lot dumber than it needed to be. I don't even know what went wrong, but for some reason, Twitch just wasn't accepting my data. I'm not even streaming it
And
in
I'm
fairly
live
high
on
bit
my
rates.
end.
Welcome back to
So
the
hello, ladies
Mehcast.
and
Oh, what a
what a
motley
Metley
crew
crew
we
we
are.
are.
I think that's the
Been
first
a
time we've ever
while.
been in sync for that.
All
Yes, and
right.
we've made it all the way to the Dunes mountaintop. Now we have to fight Rey Mysterio. Again.
Yeah. So I was telling Alex, I was telling you earlier that because of things on social media, yeah, people were like, it's like people will post about the Rock Lee fight versus Gar, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna make this threat because it's painful since I really like this character, but unfortunately, it has to be done.
Yeah, I don't know. People keep bringing up Naruto like it's some big deal, and honestly, in hindsight, it was just one of
One of
those series, you know?
Yeah, it was one of those shows. And the thing is that Rock Lee as a character, I actually do like. Like he's very endearing, even if he is, well, at times kind of strange, but that's, part of the whole appeal with his gusto.
Yes. Although
Uh,
on a completely unrelated note, that leak that we saw from Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has come out. Well, the game came out early, and for those who had paid $100 for the privilege of pre-ordering it, and
why would you look, I will confess that just to make sure that I had the ability to access all of the DLC early on, I spent quite a bit of money on MK11, but the thing is that after for a while, I'm like, yeah, no, I am not that much of a sucker.
well, I pre-order some stuff, but for the most part, I pre-order like movies and stuff that.
So quite a bit of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League got leaked due to the fact that it released early for a number.
But yeah,
Since it released early for a number of people, and so essentially the premise is that Brainiac had essentially captured the Justice League members and turned them and mind controlled all of them, including John Stewart, aka a Green Lantern member.
Literal superpower is willpower. Now remind me what you have to fail in order to be mind controlled in the world of Dungeons and Dragons.
Save.
It's a will save.
And it's like the Green Lantern Corps keeps failing this. It's just because. Sorry about that. And the thing is, like, the Green Lantern Corps have sadly been known for taking a number of L's throughout comics and whatnot. And
comics and movies, infamously being, when the power battery on Oa was destroyed in the fucking Apocalypse War film.
Yeah. I remember your outrage when that moment came up. You were like, no, you can't do that!
You fucking can't.
One moment, I will be right back.
But, you know, if the Justice League gets mind controlled by Brainiac, I kind of feel like there's a this is a world-ending scenario. Task Force X should not be on this case. I think we really need to call up the fucking Justice Society. You know? Like, call in the Justice Society, call in the fucking... call in the fucking Men in Black, call in the time... Men in Black are Marvel, but, you know... Oh, call in... Oh yeah, we can't call in Robin, because Robin's dead too. So... Oh, apparently Batman killed Robin in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Had to have been Tim, because Tim was Robin last time I checked, and Jason was Arkham Knight. Dick was Nightwing, you know, that kind of thing. Kevin? Kevin? Kevin, are you there? Hang on, I'm gonna... Undertale Yellow... Undertale is kind of a funkily programmed game, and Undertale Yellow, being a mod for it, is, like, doubly so. I'm gonna pull up Discord on my phone and see if he said anything to me about... Kevin! Kevin! And normally I would pull it up on my laptop, but right now...
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Okay, now...
Yeah, I was just saying...
One other thing to note...
So, in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, they find a Robin mask in the Batcave. Now, I'm presuming this has to be Jason. Not Jason,
nope,
Tim. It has to be Tim. Yeah, okay, that
Tim
makes
died.
sense. That's unfortunate, but at least they remembered something of continuity after they made Deathstroke black. Not Deathstroke, Deadshot.
Deadshot.
Of course, yeah, after they made Deadshot black for no reason.
And the thing is like... Floyd is... The way I feel like Floyd is written in this plot is kind of similar to how, the way he's characterized and written is similar enough to the goddamn to Cyborg in Justice League Doom, who happens to be voiced by the same guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Bumper Robinson voices is Deadshot in this.
Hang on, I actually do have to readjust the audio. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so... that's... This is a very strange bit of, anything regarding this game. So... Yeah, so Batman kills Tim, and then...
Yeah.
And then, one of the things that really kind of got me is that the Suicide Squad tied Batman to a park bench, and then Harley shoots Bruce point blank in the head. Not quite point blank, but close enough to point blank. In the cowled head. In the bulletproof cowled head with her pistol. Like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills because I feel like for some reason these people who are paid to work on a Justice League property forgot that Batman's cowl is fucking bulletproof. Hi, Sonic.
Clearly.
Hello.
Hey, Sonic. And not only that, it's like Harley ends up making this big speech about how Bruce and whatnot before she ends up shooting him. And this is the last. And Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is one of the last things that Kevin Conroy ever recorded it for before he passed away.
Yes, quite unfortunate.
What a shame.
And And I'm just
Yeah.
like you fuckers.
This is why I don't like
get it.
Justice League.
I get it. This is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, as in the objective is to kill the Justice League. But the problem is
The last time we hear Kevin Conroy.
the problem is the way they utilize this.
Well, let's just go ahead and say I think this is a stupid premise to begin with, because the idea, so the Justice League get mind controlled by fucking Brainiac.
Yeah, they get mind controlled by Brainiac, and the Justice League in this game consists of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman who isn't mind controlled by Brainiac. Mind you.
Hey, dude.
Hang on, is Wonder Woman on...
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason. Is Wonder Woman on Brainiac's side without being mind controlled, or what?
No, she's trying... She's the only non-mind controlled member of the Justice League.
Okay, so a question. Why aren't they using the lasso of Hestia on them?
She tried using it on Barry, but ultimately, unfortunately, it didn't work.
How convenient.
Well, rather, it didn't free them from mind control. Well, it just ended up. He ended up just saying to her, in order to stop Brainiac, you gotta kill the Justice League.
Wow, that's dark.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
did she even try using it on
man.
Superman?
Nope. And the thing is like,
okay then.
and the thing is like so there are a number of things that are confirmed to have been things in the Arkhamverse. One of those being the Titans, given the fact that Gizmo, aka Micron O'Genius's jetpack, is in the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, okay, so that also raises a few questions, such as, like, why the hell is this a freshly formed Justice League? Because apparently the Justice League was only formed in the Arkhamverse after Arkham Knight?
And the thing is,
This Justice League makes less sense than the Young Justice version. And I'm surprised at that, because that's very difficult. The Young Justice version of the Justice League is almost impressively incompetent in its formation.
and the thing is like there's only 5 founding members of the Justice League, and you're telling me that Nightwing, Jason Todd, Oracle, Tim Drake, Raven, and Cyborg, Starfire, Beast Boy, Wonder Girl, Superboy, we're going to probably assume he exists.
Oh yeah, that's a great... That's also amazing, because, you know, Superboy existing before the death of Superman, that's never gone poorly.
No, I'm saying we're going to assume, for the sake of this scenario.
Oh yeah, I know.
Blue Beetle. Any other member of the Teen Titans. You're trying to tell us that all of those guys couldn't possibly stop 5 members of the five founding members of the four, or in this instance, since only Wonder Woman is not being mind controlled in this scenario.
Do they have an explanation as for why she's not being mind controlled?
I don't know, because I haven't really seen too far.
I'm just gonna chalk it up to God bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
Well, then,
it's before we get into any more plot analysis of this game we haven't played yet. I will say that it's incredibly encouraging that this game that cost $100 if you wanted to play it early had a bug that broke it on launch, and it had to be taken down off of the Steam and PlayStation stores so that they could fix the fucking bug. Great job,
yeah,
guys. This game launched
that
for above retail, and you couldn't even make it launch without fucking up.
yeah, the bug was essentially one where, or essentially the
Okay.
where essentially the game comes pre-completed.
Oh boy, so you know what the games have done for you. It's like they really don't want you to play the game or something.
There is one
Damn
positive.
it.
The
Well, I did
game
tank that.
the game's actually a far more compressed than anything that's on the PS5.
That's
So
neat.
how much does it weigh in at?
45 gigs.
45 gigabytes? You could actually fit that on a goddamn Blu-ray disc. Congratulations, Rocksteady. You did something right. I mean,
Compared to most
it's
of-
damning with faint praise, but, you know.
Get one, Rocksteady. Get one.
Yeah,
Everybody
take your
gets
wins
one.
when you can get them, because the rest of this game is a fucking L. Oh, thank
Yeah.
fucking
But then
God, I beat
again, I
Rainbow
never
Six
really
Well,
cared
Siege.
about Suicide
Oh, and
Squad.
also, also Evil Flash, voiced by Scott Porter, or sounding very much like Heimdall, all in God of War Ragnarok.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that got that vibe.
Someone by the username Paper Mario 1000 Year Door says, "Hi, interesting, choice, nice, but we appreciate the greeting. Thank you."
Wowie.
Anyway,
Once again, I'm going to say, hey, I'm surprised that I'm happy to see you.
anyway,
Yeah.
so essentially, at the beginning of the game, Waller does the usual business, capture a bunch of criminals, force them to have like microchips inside of their head, and that'll explode if she so much as has an a trigger finger, and essentially our group of Suicide Squad members consists of Harley Quinn and Digger Harkness, aka a Captain and
Boomerang.
King Shark, aka Nanawe, who has a flair for the dramatic. He is a very dramatic shark.
Yeah, King Shark, who they turned into the Heavy from Team Fortress 2 for some reason.
I got Drax from him. I got like a weird Drax from him.
And Floyd Lawton, aka race swapped Deadshot.
I guess they're just sticking with it now. I guess. I'm sorry. Has the Suicide Squad ever been cool?
No. Whoever tried to convince you that they were are pathological liars.
I mean, no one has convinced me. I mean, hell, Lego Batman made fun of it.
Yeah, Lego Batman made fun of it, and they had every right to make fun of it, and that was a damn children's movie.
I mean,
and so essentially their base of operations is the goddamn Hall of Justice.
Hi, Flowey.
I wish I was joking there.
Huh.
I know it physically hurts you, Alex, but and like I said, the Hall of Justice is each of the members of Task Force X end up going through this locker. Harley Quinn gets Batman's grapple in this flight thing, and that gives her like a free spot to grapple. Also, she could go through the air. Or King Shark just grabs Riddler's hat.
Okay.
Why isn't that in the fucking Bat Cave?
Captain Kangaroo, who ends up getting a Speed Force gauntlet made by Dr. Savannah.
How convenient.
Yeah. And Deadshot and race swapped Deadshot ends up getting Gizmo's jetpack.
You know what? Hang on. So I'm going to say this right now. You know what would have been more interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Young Justice versus the Justice League, and then you wouldn't have had to, or Teen Titans versus, actually, hey, Teen Titans versus the Justice League, like in the movie.
Oh yeah.
You know, they could have done a Justice League versus Teen Titans game, and then you could have had the sidekicks taking on their mentors, and had some fucking emotional connection between the two of them, rather than the fucking villains.
Also, Digger Harkness, when they kill Flash, tries to piss all over him with his massive Johnson.
Yeah. Wow, literally taking a piss on these characters.
Yeah. And by the way, what I just said is not an exaggeration. And they...
Oh, no, I believe you. This is Suicide Squad.
Hang on. Yeah. Listen, Digger. I'm very ashamed of you.
Wait, look out. Apparently Evil Flash killed Lex
Luthor, crazy
Luthor,
murderer.
apparently.
You're an assassin. You're a professional. And professionals have standards. And standards mean we do not piss on our fucking victims. Alright?
Apparently I found out Lex Luthor
don't drain your piss on a fucking target. Unless, of course, you're getting paid extra for it. That's my best sniper impression from Team Fortress 2.
This does not give a shit. You forget that So yeah, they do literally comment that his dick is gigantic.
That...
They don't show it, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Well, you know, not showing it is good, but, like...
But...
Like, it's kind of an issue that they brought it up at all. I don't want to be thinking about Captain Boomerang's dick when I'm saving the world, you know?
Yeah, neither do a lot of people, but... This is the state of the world that we're in, Alex.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Wow.
so yeah, there are times where Flash seems to snap out of it at certain points, but then he gets back under mind control and well, unfortunately, yes, he is among the various people who get killed. Also, Flash kills Lex Luthor.
And apparently an alternate version of Lex Luthor shows up again.
The fucking
and they get
literally again
shit.
And they get their guns from Oswald Cobblepot.
Oh, I guess he's here.
The Penguin.
Yep.
Huh. That's neat. Wonder what the point of that is. I hope there's a point to it. Ooh, actually, hang on. Back up here.
No, and I'm wondering. I'm going to look up the ending of this game since we're talking about it.
So...
Go tell this guy that there's 30 gold up here.
So... then... So Task Force X also ends up having an encounter with Batman, and who Harley tries to reassure doesn't kill people. But then Batman tries to demonstrate that he can out-edge what people think of Zack Snyder.
I mean, killing one of your adopted sons is a good way to start. At least Zack Snyder didn't have him do that.
Well, it wasn't just... Well, it was also a couple police officers.
By the way, apparently John Stewart's Green Lantern's here.
Yeah, I
Yeah, John
mentioned.
Stewart was one of the guys that got fucking mind controlled. Like, excuse me, can
Yep.
we bring up again what the Green Lantern's superpower is? Willpower? Makes you harder to mind control? Not just in D&D?
You know, the weird thing is that if I were to ever get to doing a variant of Justice League versus Titans on my thing, Alex, I'm gonna end up having Hal Jordan and really attempt to resist Trigon's mind control.
Yeah, you'd like him and Superman should be the ones that are the hardest to fucking break.
Yeah, but the thing is that that it's also magic in nature.
I know, just well,
True.
for a number of reasons. Like
Superman
oh my
does try
god,
to
there's mini
get
games
Trigon.
inside the game.
Well, Alex, don't forget that Superman did try to break out of Trigon's influence by banging his head repeatedly against a wall.
Yeah.
So it's not like Superman didn't try. It's just, Trigon is literally him.
Mm.
I wish I was hyperbolizing there.
I mean, I've always heard people talk about Trigon like one of the major forces.
Yeah, he's one of the biggest threats in all of DC.
Like the Mephisto of DC, I guess.
Essentially, yes. Well, him or Surtur. Because
Yeah.
Trigon is based off of Surtur from Thor.
Ah.
Think. And it's like, so you're going to try to tell me. And, Alex, I think that is the reason why they didn't have Hal Jordan be in Justice League versus Titans. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah, I get you.
Because it would kind of be hard to sell. Because I think, the funny thing is that Blue Beetle actually has a means of getting out of being possessed, and it's through the Scarab. If the Scarab senses that the host's mind is gone, then the Scarab will just incapacitate the host. I'm not kidding. That actually is something that Kajida does.
Yeah.
So it's not like there isn't a means for Jaime to get out of potentially being mind controlled.
All right.
And I did mention this once upon a time before, but so how Darkseid has in JLD Apocalypse War, or has these resources to turn most of the Justice League and Titans into metallized versions of themselves. Also pit against the
They
Justice League.
put them in put Cyborg in a fucking wall.
Okay, so he has this technology at his disposal. The question is, why didn't he use it on everybody else?
Well, that's a good question. The answer may in fact surprise you. The writers didn't care.
Yeah, more reason why I don't care for Christina Soda. She's part of in case you're wondering who's partially responsible for why my Harley Quinn is such a shit show, you can blame her.
Yeah.
So, and she is one of two directors of Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, which is loosely based off of, actual off of some of the actual comics and whatnot. Not like a Batman Beyond future thing. And it's like you have all this at your disposal, and never once did you think perhaps I should use it. But no, we just got to kill off pretty much everybody. It's not like most of your cast have speaking roles, guys. Because I have looked at that cast of that movie several times, and you want to know what I find? Most of the voice
Central.
actors that were established as cast members or in the DCAMU for these specific roles do not voice any of them. Like, we don't get Kari Walgren, we don't get Sean Mayer, we don't get Brandon Suhu. Well, we don't get Matt Lanter, we don't get whoever voiced Mara in the Justice League Throne of Atlantis movie. I don't even think we get fucking Sean Astin.
Well, Hal Jordan has gone the entire length of Young Justice without having a single voice line.
Oh, speaking of which, Nathan Fillion isn't in this.
Okay. You know what? That was like him and Kevin Conroy were like the two things I was kind of looking forward to, and to find out that he's not even in it is like, no, I'm just not gonna fucking bother. Apparently they're planning on patching in a fucking story mode after launch, and you know what? That'll probably just be, that'll just be fucking great, Patch in a story mode after launch when everybody who wanted to play that has long since stopped caring.
What is this? Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 did do that, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They also didn't put a freaking arcade mode as well.
Oh my god. Why? What the hell is up with games launching with the fucking front end and nothing else?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not sure who started it. This whole let's release the game unfinished and then release, the rest of it later.
Trying to find the Amazing Daisy here.
Oh, right. I'm a little behind on your.
I'm trying to do some level grinding.
Oh, right. I forgot what chapter. Right, huge. If I remember,
I am nearing chapter 8. As I'm right near the end of the game.
Yeah, because I remember last time you were on the moon, and you got basically insta kill, and you got stuck on the insta kill.
Don't remind me of that.
Yeah.
So Sonic, I was telling. So
yeah, what's up?
Yeah, it's like, and there was a point when when they were listening to a hologram projection of Batman, and who had and intended to give a message to Tim Drake on how to stop the Justice League, should they ever be compromised.
Yeah, the
and
thing.
It's Hagenim.
Yeah.
And it's like, not only is that the scene where they find out that
in the Arkhamverse, right?
Nope.
Yeah. No, is he? No.
Nope, he's not.
Oh yeah, right. Talia. I don't think Talia and Bruce fucked.
Is Talia?
You forgot.
No, Talia died. If I remember.
This takes place 5 years after Arkham's Knight.
Yeah, and I think didn't Talia die in one of the
Arkham City?
Yeah, she did. Man.
Like, did she die before Damian was born?
I believe so. Yes.
So? Yeah.
Because we haven't heard any confirmation on.
Somebody fucked up.
Yeah, I guess the Arkham versus
Well,
the
I
universe
don't
without
think
Damian
Damien
Wayne.
would. I don't think Damien was gonna make this continuity any less garbage.
No,
Ugh.
it's just like
Um,
Arkham, like Origins through City were really good, and Arkham Knight is like, arguably all right. Especially, once you actually get the damn true ending. Huh. But
I
like,
don't want to have to go through the damn Batmobile section over and over.
And it's like, uh,
Man,
they had to fast forward through a whole bunch. The Suicide Squad ended up fast forwarding through a whole bunch of Batman and spiel on this because they were only interested in killing Batman. And at that point,
what?
and they find
Yeah,
that there's
great fucking
supposedly
job, guys. Fast forward through Batman's instructions.
no,
I'm
no.
definitely going to do that.
And then, and when they get to the Batman thing, they say like Batman's like, "Oh, there is no Batman anti-Batman thing," and I'm like,
bullshit.
"Yeah, I'm calling
Uh,
so many levels of bullshit on
he's
that."
just a dude.
And not only
Yeah,
that, and not only that, uh, Batman has had contingency plans for himself. Do
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you
he's
not
that
remember
paranoid.
Tower of Goddamn Babel?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Yeah,
not
the
remember
hell.
Justice League Doom?
Yep.
Literally, in those two instances, Batman has had a contingency plan for himself. And that contingency plan and was literally distracting him.
Trust no one, not even yourself. Ugh.
Fuck. Maisie Daisy was right
Okay.
there and it left.
Okay, so Fang the Sniper here thinks that I'm human, which is true,
Huh,
because my companion is a grade A
a
moron
bird.
and refused to lie to him.
Hmm. Why with Undertale Yellow, by the way?
Anyway,
it's a good game. It's like there's some jank to it, but it's free, so
You know
and
what?
it's
That's fair.
like it's
and
it's
essentially
I'll
Bruce.
say this, it's more worth your time than fucking Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Yeah.
You know what?
I don't
Fair.
even know. Like, I haven't looked into how they would deal with Superman or Green Lantern.
I
And
mean,
like, I've looked into how they deal with the Flash and right,
alright,
Flash and
no,
Batman, and but not Green Lantern. Not yet, anyway.
hold on, let me see it. I mean, let's see, we just got up. Let's see, Green Lantern capture. I'm just looking at YouTube right now. Green Lantern. Green Lantern versus the Flash. Nope, still nothing.
Of course.
I mean, all the most latest thing I got is Green Lantern fights the Flash.
I'm sure we'll get something.
Yeah.
And by the time the game actually releases tomorrow, yeah, it's coming out
Apparently,
tomorrow.
Yep.
I mean,
And not
apparently
a
there's also
single
a
fuck was given that day.
yeah.
Well,
Apparently there's also an Easter egg where apparently the Suicide Squad reacts to Joker's death.
well, if anybody didn't hear, CM Punk tore his triceps taking a DDT from Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble on Saturday.
Wow.
Which is new. He's never suffered that injury before. Not on that arm, at least. He's tore his left-hand triceps back in AEW, but he's torn his right-hand triceps now.
Hmm.
He did surprisingly well for somebody who had one arm that didn't function right.
And the trooper.
I wonder if they... I kind of wonder if they maybe rebooked the match on the fly to compensate for the fact that he was injured. Because I was kind of expecting him to eliminate Cody at one point, but then Cody eliminated him. Cody Rhodes, by the way.
Ooh, 41. 41, baby. Let's go. Sorry.
Apparently Poison Ivy's here.
But that
Oh, yeah.
aside...
Speaking of Poison Ivy, she looks like a 9-year-old Greta Thunberg.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah,
why
I'm
did they
looking
make
at it.
Poison Ivy look like Greta Thunberg in that stupid
I
game?
thought Poison Ivy was also dead.
So,
They've
yeah,
made her
but
gay.
apparently they've somehow brought her back to life through plant bullshit, even though that's not how that works.
Yeah, well, she's also never needed to, like, age up. Like, you're not gonna have, like, in the comics, whenever she did that, she didn't come back as, like, you know...
She didn't come back a lolly.
Yeah, it's like, there's no... Oh, poison lolly here. It's all just, she comes back fully grown, which makes some degree of sense, because, you don't want to have to deal with that bullshit.
Oh, the Harley Quinn show had the... Oh, the Harley Quinn show... Oh, she came back to life fully grown.
Cool.
And I'm just like... yeah.
Well,
I'm like, Pammy.
Man, DC, what has happened to you?
Marvel, too.
Yeah, speaking of DC,
Comic
though,
books
did you see that Warner Brothers has optioned, Christopher Reeve's life story?
Huh.
Because of course they did.
Yeah. And apparently they didn't
Ask his family.
contact his family to see if they could use him in The Flash.
No.
Once again, I'm just gonna say, Brandon Routh is still around. You could have used him.
Yeah.
In fact,
and he
if
was...
you used
was...
him, Melissa Benoist, and Tyler Hoechlin, it would have actually been, dare I say it, it's somewhat decent. And then you could have, I don't know, dressed Ben Affleck up in the fucking George Reeves suit. Almost like he's played the George Reeves version of Superman before at some point in time. Go watch Hollywoodland. It's actually a really good film.
All right, I'll put that on the bucket list.
Yes, Ben Affleck plays George Reeves, and also George Reeves as Superman.
I guess something I saw in the big discussion chat. What's this I hear about Sonic Generations remake?
Sonic Generations Remaster is apparently on the horizon.
Why?
So go buy Sonic Generations while you can, because it'll probably get delisted soon.
What does it need it? But why does it?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. Why does Sonic Generations need a remaster? Maybe because,
I mean,
it is backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X, which is nice, and the PC version still holds up today, but, like, I mean, they probably want to sell some more copies, let's be honest here. Although, you could just make a
I mean, at that point, just make a
new tribute game.
Yeah,
Good.
like,
about doing that.
But that would take too much effort, Alex, don't you know?
And leave it to Sega.
So, Alex, what would a Teen Titans versus Justice League thing look like?
That would be a good question.
I gotta readjust my Assman 1, 2, 3, 4525 12334525 says, "Wait, is that Scary Sans EXE? Be careful." No, this is Undertale Yellow.
Hi, Knuckles.
You mean Fuckles and Chuckles?
Yeah, I'm playing that new Sonic Triple Trouble remake.
Which,
That was
by
made
the
by
way,
Oh, that's
Fuckles and
nice.
Chuckles are Knuckles' half siblings. He doesn't like to talk about
I'm
them.
Knuckles McChuckles from the Fuckles McDuckles series.
that's who I'm fighting. But yeah, by the way, the Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit remake, real good.
I'll have to pick that up, because
It
I've
is
been
free.
looking for a version. I like some ideas that Triple Trouble has, but Triple Trouble, being a Game Gear game, is not very good.
Thankfully, fans made the 16-bit remake, which
Yeah.
has its
And
own,
it took
which
the
does have a
fans
Knuckles
to
mode.
make it right. But yeah,
Which has a Knuckles mode.
Sonic Generations also has a shitload of mods that will
Yeah.
probably get broken by a remaster.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, people, Sonic Triple Trouble happened after free. Shut up.
So you want to know which one of Knuckles' siblings are which? Fuckles
what?
is the
Go ahead.
beatnik, and Chuckles is the Rastafarian.
Okay.
Ah,
And then there is also the mod Knuckles and Knuckles. Anybody remember that ROM hack?
yeah, I remember.
Knuckles, Knuckles, and Knuckles, featuring Knuckles from the Knuckles McKnuckles series.
Knuckles.
Okay. Ben says, "Hey, it's Paper Waluigi." Yeah. And
Wow.
I
I
don't mean
love
to
how
sound
this guy right here is telling us the story of how Mettaton became a TV star or in the underground, and he lost his job because he thought he wouldn't go anywhere.
okay, I don't know. Okay, I do apologize in advance, but
What?
I really do hope that when I get to streaming Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door remaster or on this channel, that Ben's not going to bitch about every localization change.
Yeah, I'm still
Well,
not. I mean, I can understand where it's coming from, but as someone who's dealt with bad localization before, I guess I'm kind of numb.
Like, come on, man. And you
I mean,
have the original game, and I don't care if you got it from fucking thrift store.
honestly, it's one of those cases where, like, I mean, I own The World Ends With You, Neo, The World Ends With You, whatever the fuck the sequel was called, That game was poorly translated, and I am the first one to say, yeah, this game was poorly translated by somebody who had a fucking agenda, but I still, I bought the game at a discount, but I still fucking bought it, At the end of the day, sometimes, like, if you, like, I like The World Ends With You for the story as much as the gameplay, and I hate the idea that the story of the sequel got fucked up. But at the same time, like, I wanted to get, try and get maybe another sequel later, I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe
okay,
Kingdom Hearts 4 does well.
So Ben also says, fun fact, did you know that the Undertaker with the 3 books of the dead is a reality warper that can...
Yes,
Please stop.
We've actually had that conversation.
Please.
And that's
stop.
Yeah, that's an interesting bit of trivia, because, fun fact, WWE has comic books, and those comic books are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring up something else. We've got a new Supergirl in James Gunn's Superman film. It's
Who
some of
else
the
yeah,
is
that's
Game
gonna
of
be
still
in
going
your
on.
Thrones. Hang
Who
on,
else is gonna be in your goddamn movie, James? Who else?
so
I'm
hang on.
prepared.
Everyone's
Let me go ahead and pull
Might
this
as
up
well
everyone's
here.
retitle
here.
your movie from Superman
Everyone.
Legacy to the fucking Super Friends, because this is
Millie,
exactly where we're at. People
her
said
name is
Batman v Superman was bloated as fuck. No, this isn't as bloated as all hell. Oh, there
so
are too many
so
characters in this
her
movie.
name is
This
Millie
isn't even
Alcock.
a setup. This isn't even a setup for a goddamn Justice League movie. This is goddamn Superman.
And,
And
well, my boy
and
Superman
people who
never
keep
had a good
telling me,
movie.
hey, people keep telling me, oh, but you're just, oh, but Snyder had so many characters. Like half of the characters that made cameos in Batman v Superman weren't even actually in the fucking movie.
Yeah,
It was mostly
it's
Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That was it. That was all we had in that movie.
yeah.
But you're gonna,
So
Still
but you're
think
gonna
the
tell
Wonder
me that
Woman
James
could
Gunn
have
is
movie.
fine for doing the exact same thing that Zack Snyder did in nearly 10 years ago. Go fuck yourselves.
so it's really kind of interesting to see that they're recasting this role less than it's gonna be less than a year um after The Flash. You know? Like, The Flash is not a good film, but Sasha Calle was really good in it. She
Yeah.
would have made a great Supergirl. If we were carrying anything over from whatever remains of whatever the hell the DCEU became, like, carry her over.
And then of course there's also the fact that at and you're also gonna try to tell me that it's like that, and then the DC news is just like, oh, Aquaman grossed over 400 million,
Yeah, I
and
seem to
I'm
recall the
like,
first movie grossing over $1 billion in the same period of
yeah,
time.
yeah. So what is there to brag about, honestly?
Stack of 36 cards will be split into 20. What?
So then of course, or says like the only MCU movie that's coming out this year is Deadpool.
Right.
Technically we do have an MCU adjacent film.
No, fuck that bullshit.
It's called Madam Web. And apparently,
No,
Dakota Fanning, Dakota
No.
Fanning said that the film was balls on Saturday Night Live.
Why?
So
Okay, can we just talk about why does Madam Web need a super? I mean, I don't get me wrong. I like Madam Web, but why does she need to be a superhero exactly?
Madam Web is supposed to be a god. It's supposed to be someone who watches over the Spider Verse.
Oh, hi, Fang. How you doing? Or is it Knack?
I'm just
I don't
like,
know. Do you guys prefer Fang
yeah,
or Knack?
and yeah, I do not have a lick of faith in this Sony Spider-Man, whatever the fuck.
I mean, it's because Spider Verse did so well.
Yeah, but the thing is that Spider-Verse is Spider-Verse, whereas this is Sony's live action, not Spider-Man and Spider-Verse. Also, Ben's asking, how are you doing, Sonic?
I'm doing fine, Ben. Thanks for asking. I just got this. I mean, my throat's in pain, but I'm all right.
And again, I apologize for my near spoony rant earlier.
Hey, man,
that's
it's
all right.
justified. Yeah, it's kind of justified.
But I
Nah.
just can't stand these disingenuous fuckers who think that they just know everything about DC lore, and will get mad at an adaptation making changes so that it's not one-to-one the exact same. They don't want a Superman that has character growth that's nearly on par with Tim's universe. They don't want a Superman that while he is a three that while he is not that while he is a three-dimensional character and full of nuances, they just want a Superman who
Is
smiles and
essentially a
waves.
caricature.
Yeah, a caricature that has hardly any defining personality whatsoever. They want
Superman.
they just want on they just want to go back to the Reeves days, and spoiler alert, the Reeves days weren't really that good. But
No.
and
Frankly,
Ben
I
wants
mean,
Frankly, while I appreciate... Hey, Christopher Reeve, by the way, agreed with that. He kind of didn't like how... Like, there was nothing going on character-wise majorly in any of the movies. You know?
oh, and Ben wants us to talk about how there's this idiot on Twitter who's trying to use AI to attack
Oh, yeah, the
Emil.
fucking Chugga Conroy shit again. And,
oh,
so yeah, so somebody's using, I think it's like an AI voice to try and incriminate Chugga Conroy in the situation that is going on
good God.
regarding all that bullshit, and
Dude fully admitted to it, and they bookmarked his thread, but for good reason. Like, why would you admit to this? That is the equivalent of admitting to murder or while accusing somebody else.
yeah. Although speaking
I
of
know that's
AI, has anybody been keeping up with the drama surrounding the Taylor Swift AI nudes?
no, and I do
No.
not give a shit.
Well, it's not so much that I give a shit as much as it is that it's interesting to see, because apparently the White House has commented on it. Fucking SAG-AFTRA has commented on it, and
Oh my god!
it's baffling to me that that SAG-AFTRA, because I mean, well, SAG-AFTRA just signed a fucking AI deal, and
Yeah,
with some generative AI company, which basically just shows like, hey, you know, all that striking they did, it's the dummies.
Yes.
That's nice.
What
Anyways, so yeah. So so the White House, so there was this, so okay, so Taylor Swift's current boyfriend is a football player, and a and so the thing that's been going around here is ooh shit, the wild revolver. Okay, so anyways, yeah. So the thing that's been going around on Twitter is AI generated images of Taylor Swift in body paint with you know, the numbers, the colors and numbers of her boyfriend's football team on her body. Images of her, you know, getting fucked, sucking dick and shit like that in the stands. And this is not a new thing. People have been creating fake nudes of celebrities for decades now. Oh, like, you know, you take the face and Photoshop up it onto somebody else's body, and there was this whole thing about deep fakes a while ago where people were using the deepfake software, the same deepfake software that this guy once used to remove Henry Cavill's facial hair from the Mission Impossible believe it was Rogue Nation, behind-the-scenes materials, and basically showed that a $500 computer is able to do a little bit better than Hollywood did, or rather, more specifically, Warner Brothers did with a $300 million budget. But, you know, I digress.
Yep.
But there was this whole conversation. It's like, oh, this is bad, this is terrible, this is horrible, this is no good, very bad. Like this, there's all kinds of problems about this, and SAG-AFTRA chimed in and shot their fucking mouths off about it. Like, oh, hey, you know, this is bad because it's, you know, using somebody's likeness without their consent and whatnot. Whatever, man. And like, it's, people are going to do stuff like this. People are going to take, like, she's an attractive female celebrity. People do this with attractive male celebrities as well. People will take the faces and whatnot of attractive celebrities and Photoshop them onto porn stars all the time.
Yeah.
And now, oh, this is not new. This is just something, like, maybe a new form, but it's...
No.
Okay, sorry, I was just saving the game and looking at what Flowey said. Okay, so how do I get out of here? But, Twitter apparently started blocking, searches for Taylor Swift because people were throwing the fake pics up on there. Thing is, they're not even that good. I've seen them, and they're like...
Man, I don't expect much AI art to be that,
well,
good.
It's practically dreamlike. It's the same kind of thing you get from every, like, AI-generated image of somebody. He stuff's out of focus that shouldn't be in focus, stuff's in focus that shouldn't be in focus, and, like the one where she's giving a guy a blowjob on the stands, and it's like his dick meshes with her mouth, you know? Oh, it's all one big nightmarish bucket of nonsense. Everybody can tell that it's not actually... Taylor Swift, you know? So, like, all of this is fake. Everybody... That's a good joke. So you can tell at a glance that this is fake, and I can understand, okay, you know, hey, we can tell it's fake now. It's, you know, in a couple of years, we probably won't be able to. Like, there was a bit on Joe Rogan about how there was this real-time render in Unreal Engine 5 that was really, really good. Like, it was like an interactive smoke render, and it looked photorealistic, and it frankly put Hollywood to shame in some regards, but you know.
Can you do the power of technology, the double-edged sword?
Yep.
You get some good stuff, and then you get some stupid stuff, like, you know, what we got right now.
And like, you know, just like with the fappening, there's a whole bunch of people getting sniffy over this stuff.
I'm sorry, that sounded unintentionally funnier than it actually is.
Okay, so it was a very stupid name for like the iCloud leak of
Look out, guys! It's still
of stuff, yeah.
It sounds like a B-rated movie title name, or a porn name. Porn parody of The Happening.
You know, you'd think so.
You would think so, but no. We don't live in a sane man's world.
Yeah. Yep. And again, for better or for worse. I mean, I like a bit of chaos in my life, but not too much chaos.
Nah, you want all the chaos.
Chaos!
True.
Chaos! I can do anything!
God, when is Delta? Have we got any news about Deltarune Chapter 3?
We got
It's like,
some
what,
back
how
in
many years
December,
since?
or I think it was in the early part of December, where Toby Fox teased some screenshots of Chapter 3. I was hoping it was going to come out in December, but, you know. But we've got
I don't know.
Undertale, which I'm having
yeah, I
a
know.
happy time with so far.
Yeah, I'll probably give that game a try when we finish with Triple Trouble.
Yeah, it's great, especially considering apparently somebody works for Fangamer or tried to fuck with them, and Toby Fox
Okay.
told him to go to hell.
Okay,
Wow,
so
amazing.
I'm gonna tell you something interesting. So, hold on a sec. I think Ben's got a message.
Something about CM
Oh,
Punk?
Alex, I see. You see the CM Punk thing. I think we just talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
I brought that up.
Right.
Yeah,
So anyway,
yeah.
there was somebody made a compilation of various scenes that were changed in the Bleach 2004 anime as opposed to the original manga, which is actually a
Mhm.
really neat thread, and I would recommend you go check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to go look at that. I actually saw that.
I have it
Yesterday.
retweeted. I have it retweeted on my Twitter.
All
Or if
right,
you
I'll
want
check the Twitter out then.
to. Okay, so the first image ended up being of that scene where Noitora is having Orihime a watch while Ichigo is getting pulverized by Tesla, his fraction.
Oh yeah,
And in
that.
the original
Yeah.
anime,
Huh.
in the original anime, he just has her mouth covered with his hand, but in the manga, he sticks two of his fingers down her mouth, as though to
Oh.
Yeah, I
imply
remember
that
you showing me that.
yeah, Noitora is a dastardly son of a bitch,
Ugh.
and be thankful Kenpachi showed up just in time to kill him.
Man, this would be sound like a bad NTR
Yeah.
mod.
Oh yeah, by the
Anti.
way,
Yeah,
new trailer, well,
yeah,
a trailer
That,
for Ghostbusters 4 is out.
oh,
neat. I'll have to check that
I.
out when I watch Afterlife. Anyway, so
I
somebody on Twitter is like, "Oh, you got Bleach fans defending this guy." So I'm like,
I mean,
nobody
they
is
know.
defending that.
he's a villain.
Nobody. Yeah, he is a villain doing
Villains
villainous things.
Yeah, this
villains
isn't
doing bad
JJK where
things.
everybody
And
sings for the bad guy.
and we know that Noitora is a sexist because he has been very open about it in in the various flashbacks we see of him.
Mm.
Um, as well as his relationship with Neliel to Odelschwank. And so it's kind of hinted that he is, dastardly and nobody is defending his actions. Not in the slightest.
Nope.
It's because it's like at that point, oh god, is Ichigo going to survive or is somebody going to come in and save the day? Or are we going to have ourselves a situation akin to Berserk? Because if that's
There's
the
probably a
case, oh,
hentai comic of it.
please no, I don't want to see that.
I don't know, and I don't want to try to look it up.
Do not. For
Thank
yours
yeah.
and my sanity's sake, do not.
Yeah, we already got enough of that stuff already.
Yeah. And honestly, it's like it's like Bleach manga gets very dark
I
are
mean,
compared to
yeah.
the anime.
Hmm.
Like this is why I always tell people that if you want the full thing, you got to read the manga but only watch the anime for the fight scenes because there's stuff that Hero does add to help elevate some of the fight scenes above just what they were in the original manga. Because a lot of the fights
Yeah,
in Bleach's manga kind of go by very quickly. Hey,
yeah. I can take that.
like Kubo does know how to make a good action scene. It's just they go by very quickly, but then again, this is like, still images being compiled together, or
I
as
mean, yeah, it's
opposed
manga. I
to
mean,
just that's like full
yeah,
on animation.
yeah, that's kind of my thing with One Piece to an extent.
But the thing is, with
My
One
opinion on
Piece, the animation,
is yeah, I don't think
yeah,
because
the
I'm a
animation in
avid hater of the One Piece, despite my fan of the manga of One Piece. I am because I will say this: like, if you're gonna watch the One Piece, like, just I don't know, just once you get to New World, just keep watching the manga until like you get, I guess, what is it, Whole Cake
some
Island,
people
and then
try
watch
to
the
make a like a variant of the One Piece anime, but it's paced like the manga in the form of One Piece. But
Huh.
the thing is, like,
yeah,
totally not Marcus. Like, just read the manga
the manga,
at that
yeah.
point. And I'm
And
like,
besides,
yeah,
Dressrosa.
I'm actually in agreement with you, Mark. Just read the fucking manga.
Yeah,
Besides, the
I think the way
Dressrosa
the
arc
One
is
Piece
kind of
the way the
sucks
One
in the
Piece anime is
anime.
constructed, I almost feel like it's more intended as a spot filler on on TV than it is as an actual TV show, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not saying that One Piece anime is completely. There's still some scenes they do
Well, there's
right,
some
like
good shit in
Whole
there.
Cake
It's
Island.
just, you know,
Yeah,
The
oh,
manga
like
is
how
Whole
do I
Cake
get out
objectively
of
Island
better.
here?
better. Yeah, like the Whole Cake Island arc on the anime was really great. It's kind of worked, but like there's still some stuff like Dressrosa, which yeah, don't watch the animated version unless you're curious about the voice roles.
Yeah. And Rest Rose and the thing is that, and I know people all in and out of the server have gotten on my case for how I view the Ace death scene in One Piece. Like,
Mm,
to many people,
yeah.
that was a very pivotal, that was like a very heart gut wrenching moment in the manga, or in the anime, hey, whether
Mm,
dubbed or subbed. But the thing is that
yeah.
the way it happens is some of the most contrived bullshit imaginable. Because
I
it's
mean,
literally Akainu just saying, "Hey, by the way, your dad sucks." And then Ace be like, "Take it back." And Akainu just be like,
in context, it does. I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, but I mean, in context, it does kind of make
"Yeah,
sense.
I
Ace
know," but the
would
thing
react
is
like
that even in context, it doesn't work.
it is.
Or given the fact that one, on
Kind of makes I know
Ace is
a
not
hothead.
on Ace may be a hothead, but he's not this level of stupid. And like he'll
Mm.
do like for his revenge, he will
Hey,
do some stupid things. But fact
hey,
of the
Birdie,
matter is,
turn sideways and come through the bars.
I mean, to be fair, this is the same Ace who tried to take on Blackbeard after Shanks told him, "Don't do it. Get some help."
well, the thing is
And
that
look how.
and the issue with trying to foreshadow what was going to happen to Ace just based on the fact that
No,
he's
dude.
acting out against somebody who dared to besmirch Whitebeard's name. And the thing is, Whitebeard's like, dude, calm the fuck down.
Yeah,
Well,
it's kind
anyways,
of why Whitebeard is the goat.
Love Live School Idol Festival to Miracle Live. That's a massive
What?
fucking mouthful of a name. Is launching
Still
soon.
not,
The global version is launching soon in February of 2024.
huh?
However, on May 31st, 2024, the global version is going to close its doors, meaning that it will only be up for a month at month and a half at most, probably 2 months if you're lucky. Sorry, Love
That's
Live fans. Sorry.
well. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, I guess in other news, Fate Stay 9 turned 20. Yeah, buddy.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
The game
Well,
that's renowned for having more or character having more words in it than the goddamn Bible.
Yeah.
well,
Yep.
The guy who...
I wish I was
The
Hey,
guy
thinking
who
man,
about
burned
that.
Kyoto Animation down to
I
the
don't-
ground has
Is
been
getting the
sentenced
death
to
penalty.
death. Yes, he also
Yo,
killed 36
Bozo.
people in the process. So,
Ag-
rip and
Again,
piss, you
rip
won't be missed.
Bozo.
yep,
Rest in spaghetti,
all
never
right.
forgetty, as Jarrett would put it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, the Sega Sonic arcade game has also been redumped and preserved. That's awesome.
Hooray!
Arma 3 footage
okay.
used as war propaganda yet again. This time, I'm for Yemen Houthi propaganda.
Ooh,
That's just great.
that's just lovely.
Expected us to not notice. People love Arma 3. People who love Arma 3 are weird, but people who love Arma 3 are many, and they will notice. They will notice a lot.
Yep.
And, now I feel like I'm gonna end up having, not because of that whole Rock Lee thread, and I kind of feel like I'm gonna end up having to go and make a bunch of threads on various aspects of Naruto that were, well, disappointing.
There's a lot.
Or-
I mean, not the
One of
side
these days...
characters. I'll
See,
say
I
this
want to
kind of
watch through, like, Naruto and Bleach with you, but the problem is that they're both really fucking long.
So is Power Rangers.
Yes. Well, that's...
But here's the thing.
Well, that's
here's
why
the
we
thing.
haven't gone back to Power Rangers. I wanted
Alex,
to give us some
here's the thing.
variety, you know?
Alex, here's the thing. For skipping filler, or all of Bleach is only all of the 04 or Bleach anime is only a slightly longer than OG Mighty Morphin.
Okay.
I'm not
JJK
joking.
walkthrough, maybe.
Oh yeah,
I'll see
so
I'll see myself
Jedi
out.
Bender, our friend of the show and co-host on the Samurai Jack watches, says, "Look, I'm not going to use Kevin's passing as a way to criticize this game, meaning Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. No one knew this would be the last time we'd see him. What I will point out is how Harley shouldn't have been the one. Why not make Deadshot or King Shark do it? Because they're more dangerous than Harley Quinn."
But the Harley quit with the Batman connection though.
Imagine Nightwing having to take on Batman, who's had all of his brilliance and fighting knowledge and expertise turned against the forces of good.
Well, Alex, thanks a lot. Now you've got me brainstorming an Elseworlds story of my version of the Titans taking on the Justice League.
Yeah, because come on, you can't tell me that wouldn't have been more interesting. This is fucking this is the last Jedi levels of bad in terms of, like, we did something that, like, we wasted the last performance of a beloved actor and didn't wind up doing anything with it, you know?
Oh, hi, Knuckles again.
I feel like the game is soft-locked on me because I can't figure out what the hell I need to do. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, anyways, speaking of the rise of... speaking of Star Wars, more specifically, speaking of things of low quality that are... Okay, so, Ben and I watched the new, SpongeBob movie, on Friday night. And, I kind of regret that, because the new SpongeBob movie, it's the Sandy Cheeks SpongeBob, it's some fucking... it's a Sandy spin-off featuring the SpongeBob characters. But it's like...
Sandy Cheeks, Sandy Cheeks, Sandy Cheeks.
It's a 3D animated movie. It's a 3D animated live-action hybrid movie, actually. And,
you mean like the second SpongeBob movie and the first?
So
no wait, the second one was 2D animation. Then it went to 3D animation when they got to the live-action segment.
Yeah, and the first one had 2D live-action hybrid segments, but not
with David Hasselhoff.
And unfortunately, David Hasselhoff is not in the most recent one.
I swear, David Hasselhoff in the first one was such a random thing. I'm like,
You know
you're
what?
gonna
It was
act like David Hasselhoff is this big deal. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
I don't think any kid. I don't think I knew who David Hasselhoff was when I first watched that movie.
I know
I'd
Germans
seen
love David
Baywatch by that
Hasselhoff.
point.
I know,
Some
like I said,
people stand.
I know
I'm not
Germans
gonna be
love
able to
David
pull that
Hasselhoff.
off right now.
I'm not even saying. I'm saying that. I'm not even saying that as supposedly because as David Hasselhoff could probably be a bad person. No. Oh, I'm saying that because of the trope. Like, you ever seen Germans love David Hasselhoff? The trope.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's like a person that isn't really a person or thing that isn't really well liked around their home nation is actually well liked elsewhere.
That's
essentially
yeah,
what
that's
I'm
a
describing.
that's a big deal in terms of like there are a lot of musicians in the US who aren't that popular in the US, but they're popular in like Japan, the United Kingdom, Germany.
You remember that you remember that one episode of Lupin the Third Abridged where where Lupin and the gang were plotting on robbing a casket, the casket of Hitler, but they needed some guy to help them get it open. And apparently Border Patrol was hard at work that day because of Nickelback. Because remember, it was the funny thing to make fun of Nickelback.
This is how you remind
Not
me
that bad.
of what I really am.
Does anybody?
Not like you to say sorry. Was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken. For had I knew a heart would breaking, and I've been wrong.
I've been wrong. I've been down
to the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words in my head scream, are we having fun yet?
Why the hell
Alex,
was that song?
Alex, I still think your timing is a little off when it comes to
I
those
was
songs.
going. I was going fast on purpose. I wanted to try and get done.
No, you were going a little slow.
I was going. Oh well, fuck. I don't know. I'm looking up I'm looking up a walkthrough here to try and figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Because I actually do know that song very well. Since it plays often on the radio, and your timing was a tad off. It's like I had the issue of trying to imitate the singer's voice, which caused some problems. So then I just decided to use my own voice from now on.
Yeah,
and that kind of fixed it for the most.
Kind of a unique voice. It's very difficult to do what he does.
And yet I could still sing Creed while imitating Scott Stapp's voice.
Yeah.
Because it's not that hard to sing with his voice.
I've been listening to a lot of them ever since our little conversation, and I've been considering buying their albums.
I didn't know I would be that much of an influence on you. Oh man.
Trying to find a fucking walkthrough, guys. I just want to know how the hell do I get out of...
Okay, so... Now, keep in mind, Alex, if I were to
so you can
do like a...
Starlo, okay.
Okay, so keep in mind, Alex, if I were to do a variant of Kill the Justice League's plot, it would have to be with my version of the Titans as well as my version of the Justice League, which... You know what my teams consist of, right, Alex?
Yes.
So we'd have Beast Boy, Raven, Cyborg, Starfire, or Damien, and Terra, Superboy, Wonder Girl, and Nightwing. And so that's nine members of the Titans, and then we have for the Justice League Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, or an Aquaman, and Red Tornado. Martian Manhunter, or Green. I think I mentioned Green Lantern somewhere in there, or like Hal. We're talking about Hal Jordan. in Green Lantern, and there's Barry Allen and Jaime.
Hmm.
Hey, though the
During the
thing is
pacifist
that
route, Starlo puts Clover through a series of tests. How do I find Starlo to go do the fucking tests?
I
Where
have
the
to
hell is
wonder.
he?
I have to wonder, Alex. Do you think Brainiac would be able to override the Scarab?
It depends on
I
how you want
somehow
it.
doubt it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Jaime would. So honestly, yeah, I think Jaime and Hal would be the odd ones out in that scenario.
Yeah, I think in that circumstance, it's like Jaime would probably wind up going unconscious, and then like you know, oh Hal is like on the borderline, and Jaime he like wakes back up and helps Hal get out, and the rest of them handle the Justice League and shit, breaking them out one by one by one, you know?
Well, the thing is that this would be a scenario where they'd actually need the Titans' help.
Oh yeah, like I get you. I'm just I'm just
Like
spitballing here.
obviously this would be more similar to that episode of Static Shock where Static was helping out with the Justice League against Brainiac. And then Brainiac, back in the second part, started to take control of the Justice League, sans Superman and Wonder Woman for some reason.
Mm.
Yeah, Static Shock was great. I miss
Yeah,
that show.
Static Shock was able to break through Brainiac's mind control using his own powers.
Hmm.
Powers not even consciously, mind you.
Yeah. So yeah,
Like it just
the Sandy Cheeks movie though. Oh, so it's really weird. It's like I mentioned that it's like the Rise of Skywalker. It starts and then it never stops.
Alex, the way you say it, so that the Sandy Cheeks movie, so it's like if I didn't know you were describing a squirrel, some people would assume you were describing someone on the beach with very sandy cheeks.
Yes, we call all that the shake and bake treatment.
Eh.
Anyways, so the movie starts. It's a 3D. All of the Bikini Bottom stuff is 3D animated. All the SpongeBob characters are 3D animated. And whenever, so the main villain of the movie is Wanda Sykes.
What?
Of course.
Now, for some reason, and her henchmen consist of some guy from Stranger Things and Alvida from One Piece.
I didn't know SpongeBob
Is
was in the
this
One Piece
actually
universe.
was this a fan film?
No!
This was officially made.
This is a real movie that was made by real Nickelodeon Paramount executives.
You sure? Because you think I've heard something about this until you mentioned it.
Well,
Alex,
Was there any promotion, like a
here's the
trailer or
thing.
anything?
Here's the thing, it leaked out. So...
Oh.
Alex, I don't smell anything in my Powerade. What did you do?
Hey, where's
So, Clancy Brown is in the film, kind of.
Well, hey.
It sounds like about half of
He-
his
he's in
lines
Tom.
are... It sounds like about half of Mr. Krabs' lines are done by him, and about half are done by somebody else.
Did you say Mr. Ham's lines?
Crap.
No.
Krabs.
Plankton.
Now, part of the film has a really neat-looking pseudo-claymation aesthetic, and part of it has a really, and then the rest of it is, like, plastic, and then some of it's trying to look, pseudo-realistic, and they composite stuff on, they composite the 3D animation together.
Oh, no.
Gizmo.
Where do
Oh,
I
said-
find... Where the hell do I find
Your
Starlo?
skull?
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Sheriff of the Wild East.
We're gonna make
Humanoid
racist
monster, blah,
peanut
blah,
butter
blah.
We're gonna make Reese's peanut butter bars.
Reese's Puffs.
Mm.
And I just got the internet turned on at my girlfriend's house, so that means she can use the internet again.
Right.
Awesome. Well,
What's
since I
with you,
grinded up
Reese?
to since I grinded up to level 27, I think.
Oh my fucking god, I don't want a combat tutorial. I want to know where to find him.
Alex,
Yeah.
we all want to know. We all want to know a lot of things in life.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
what's the
there are
meaning?
times where you gotta just accept it. Yeah. You just gotta roll with the punches.
Yeah, I mean, you
Fire
could
the
always
photo-
do murder.
You just gotta fire.
Get to
You just
what's
gotta.
real.
You just gotta fire the photon particle beam off the main deflector dish.
That's the way we
And
do
however,
things, lad. We're making shit up as we wish.
yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how the rest of that goes.
Hmm.
Oh, Mason's
So,
not
Klingons
here.
and the Romulans prove no threat to us. Because if
We'll
we
go on a
find
bit
we're in
on
a
topic
bind, we
with
just make some shit up.
Undertale. We're going a bit
Well, I
on
was
topic with
stranded on a planet,
Undertale.
just me and Spock. A nasty Nazi alien had locked our asses up.
Am I a bad person for
Took a piece of
playthrough being
crystal
a
and a
neutral
metal
run?
piece of bed. We made a laser phaser gun and shot him in the head.
Am I a bad person for me doing a neutral run in Undertale when I first played the game?
Undertale.
No, that's fine.
Yellow.
Yeah, because I accidentally killed the
Wild
pirate.
East. Walk through. Is that too much to ask for?
I mean, how new was the game?
Well, it came out last month and there's YouTube videos about it. Wild East. I don't
Yeah.
want to know about the soundtrack.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I know.
But yeah, so the movie
about
starts with a musical number of Sandy playing a really badly rendered guitar on a robotic horse.
Okay.
Is Carolyn Lawrence still voicing Sandy in this?
Everybody who was in
The show?
the show reprises their roles.
Okay, I just wanted
like
to.
I said, Clancy Brown is in it. He sounds the lines that I think are him sound fine. The lines that I think are somebody else sound really weird. It sounds like they temped out part of the vocals and didn't finish temping out the rest of them. You know? No, like I don't.
Yeah.
That aside, yeah. And the movie starts with this frenetic energy infused musical number, goes directly to Bikini Bottom getting abducted by a track hoe, and then the film keeps getting crazier.
You want to run that by me one more time?
Okay, so all of Bikini Bottom gets abducted by like a big old excavator thing. And then they get abducted to Wanda Sykes' lab. Now, Wanda Sykes... There's no walkthrough.
I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe try asking the NPCs around. I don't know. I got it. That's usually how I do whenever I get lost in RPG.
Okay, fuck this. I'm not looking this shit up on
Oh
my
shit,
phone
I'm
anymore.
drowning.
I'm actually gonna have to open my laptop. Sorry
Oh
for this
shit, I
riveting
am
viewing
drowning.
experience, ladies and gentlemen, but I am lost. So,
where the hell am I?
I'm on. There we go.
Did I move around to the start of the level?
No. There we go.
Yeah. So
Okay. So,
Oh,
well,
shit,
Bikini Bottom gets abducted, and everybody except for SpongeBob and Sandy gets taken to Wanda Sykes' lab, which is apparently the science lab that Sandy works for as well.
What?
Alex,
Okay, yeah.
is it weird that I'm picturing that Bikini Bottom got captured by a skunk? Wanda Sykes voices
You know, yeah,
Stella.
So, okay, this is gonna get weirder.
Oh,
So,
Doubt that for a
weird.
second.
so the lab is inside of an amusement park, and Wanda Sykes' evil villain plot is to take the members of Bikini Bottom, feed them drugs, and turn them into marketable, a line of marketable toys
Oh no,
by
don't turn
using a
into
cloning
marketable
machine on
plushie.
them.
No, Wanda Sykes, don't turn into a marketable plushie.
Yeah, basically. They're still alive when they get cloned, and
Oh dear.
like they get fed the drugs, and then they like get fat, and then they go into the replicator machine, and SpongeBob becomes a bunch of little SpongeBobs rather than just one, several large SpongeBobs. And then at the end of the movie, they smack him back together, and he becomes regular SpongeBob again.
Hey, then.
And throughout the movie, apparently, Sandy ran away from the circus.
Okay.
Sandy's family are circus people.
Movie?
And
Now.
she ran away from the circus to go be a scientist. And has anybody here seen the George Lopez show?
No.
I've seen some episodes.
Okay, so in the flashbacks to the George Lopez show, what they would do is they'd take a little kid's body and then they'd paste George Lopez's head onto that, and that was hilarious 20 years ago. There's a flashback in this where they take Wanda Sykes' head and paste it onto a little kid's body and talk about her start of darkness, so to speak, and she like loved fish but found out that like fish are, can be damaged, so she decided to make fish that could no longer ever be damaged ever again.
Which is
Make
stupid.
durable toys. Which is really fucking dumb.
That
And
sounds
so
like
SpongeBob and Sandy go on this adventure with Sandy's family. Sandy's dad looks nothing like how Sandy's dad looked in the show. Granted, he only ever made like 2 appearances, but like still, I remembered it, and I haven't watched SpongeBob in a very long time. The Undertale Yellow Wiki is frozen. That's amazing. I'm gonna keep wandering around until this thing unfreezes.
And the universe does not want you to look it up the answers.
I think the universe wants you to play Zelda.
The universe
Or play this game. Or play this game blind.
Why is he not spawning? I've explored the entire area. Where the fuck are you, buddy? Anyways,
play this game blind.
Sandy and SpongeBob, they go up into the sky, they hitch a plane to Texas, and then they skydive into Texas. When we meet the rest of the Cheeks family, one of them is voiced by Johnny Knoxville from Jackass.
I'm sorry. When you say cheap it's like that, I'm like, I'm expecting. I'm now
also
imagining
called the
all
Cheeks
these
family because most of them are very thick.
Oh, hi, Dr. Eggman.
They
You think
twerk.
I'm fucking joking? I'm not. Alright, so, well, at various points in time,
I don't.
Sandy's.
It's not that I don't believe you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so at
The
various
way you
points in time,
describe it.
the Sandy's mom's ass takes up the middle third of the screen, into the point where you literally can't look away, even if you wanted to. Because, the way framing in a
Wait.
film works, your eye is typically drawn to things that are either in the exact center of the screen or close to it. Or when there's like an empty frame and visuals are pointing your eyes in a specific direction. And they always frame Sandy's mom's butt to where it's in the middle of the screen. And I can't help but
One
feel
had a
like
fetish.
yeah, somebody wants to tap that rodent ass, and I have no idea why.
Okay, so what you're trying to
and
what you're are trying to convey to me is that she's thick.
Yes, and
Really?
at a couple of points in time, Sandy's the upskirt of Sandy's crotch is also directly in the middle of the screen where you can't look away.
This is a kid's film, right?
This is a kid's film.
It's
Okay,
clear
just making sure.
in this episode the writers barely disguised fetish.
I guess
So I
someone
guess
really
this.
likes
Oh,
Squirrel Girl.
Alex, I'm guessing this entire time, I'm there's a good reason why she was called Sandy Cheek.
Okay, so
Yeah, it
I'm gonna
wasn't the
go
cheap
ahead.
you would think of.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill the game and start over, because I've saved, and I can definitely get out of here. Wild East. Blackjacks, tests. I want to see tests. How do I get to Starlow?
How do I get to Star Labs?
Has nobody fucking gotten this far in the game? Am I the one who's gotten this far? Fuck, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Said you're looking.
Okay, so tell me something, Alex.
Yeah?
Do those thick cheeks start twerking at any point?
They might
Just to
as
drive
well.
home. Just to drive home the fetish.
Man, the movie is so fucking weird.
I'm sure it is.
And so
Is modern.
at some point in time, so SpongeBob and Sandy hitch a ride with the Cheeks family when they get attacked by a group of snakes. The snakes get scared out of their skins and become
I'm
they
sorry.
run away
I'm
naked.
sorry. I'm
in their
sorry.
underwear.
I can't take the. I can't take the name Cheeks family. Seriously, I'm like, what the fuck?
Welcome to the family, son.
Trying, man. I'm trying. You can tell.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Should be an event to trigger somewhere around here. Anyways,
Yeah, back to the adventures of
they get
Alex
chased by the cops in a full-sized vehicle, in a full-sized camper that the Cheeks family has rigged up to be able to run around in.
Oh god. Oh, you're killing me, man. Keep going. I'm
Need to go
trying
talk
way too hard.
to-
I'm trying way too hard to not laugh. I really am.
And they get chased by... Oh, there you are. Anyways, I wonder if I just missed him. Anyways,
Oh, hi, Metal Sonic.
yeah, Sandy and SpongeBob go into the amusement park. There's this big revelation. Oh, Sandy was technically spying on us all along, and that they get over that really quickly. They basically never really address anything. There's hardly any funny jokes in the film. The production value is about that of your average Nickelodeon TV show, by which I mean it looks exactly like every season of Neo Saban Power Rangers. So they keep creating new conflicts to pad out the movie. Like, every single time you think, oh, we're out of danger, or there's a new problem to solve, they just keep going, they 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 keep going.
They just don't stop coming,
And-
they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming,
Yeah.
and they don't stop coming.
Basically. And one of the problems that the film has is the pacing is breakneck, and the film reads like it was made for somebody with borderline non-functional ADHD.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that as an insult. I'm saying that as, oh dear God, this movie is schizophrenic as fuck.
Yep.
Can't decide what it wants to do when it wants to do it. So they go into the lab, free SpongeBob's friends, and then they take him back to Bikini Bottom, and Bikini Bottom has to be put back where it goes. So they have to summon up the Cheeks family, and you have to do this really weird thing where you wrap your fingers around each other, and then put all of your fingers in your mouth to make this whistle that summons the Cheeks family, which Sandy did. Yeah, it's not possible. I tried it just a couple of minutes ago.
Alex, I'm sorry. It's just every time.
This
you
movie is
say the
describing.
Cheeks family. It's
Sandy loses a tooth in the final battle, so she can't make the whistle anymore. But SpongeBob has to. Summons up her family to help them take Bikini Bottom back to the ocean before the ball that's inside, the big the big glass marble that's inside disappears, and not disappears, but like cracks open and all the water leaks away and all the inhabitants inside dry up because, we've seen the first SpongeBob movie and also several episodes of the TV show. That aside, yeah, so that aside, SpongeBob, SpongeBob having to be the one to do it is kind of weird. The members of Bikini, okay, so Wanda Sykes at some point in time, and my brain was starting to die by the time this happened, so there might be a reasonable explanation as to why this happened at some point in time, but at some point in time, she turned into a robot. And
What?
yeah, that's exactly the reaction I was expecting. She turned into a robot that's basically Dr. Claw. Her robot body gets destroyed and her head gets eaten by a fish during the final battle.
Okay, then.
Now, that doesn't kill her. She instead becomes the fish.
That's literally impossible.
It's not how biology works.
Yeah, I am aware of that. And she decides that she's gonna be good now.
Because, of course.
Yeah.
You know, I'm tempted to watch the movie out of curiosity.
From
what you just described, it sounds like a trip.
And then, like,
So,
Alvida and Stranger Things cowboy guy say, it's a good thing Sandy came up with that shrink ray thing we were, so that we can come down here. And they've, like, pasted their heads onto Sandy Cheek's bodies and Sandy onto like, you know, the spacesuit that she wears.
yeah.
Yeah, they pasted their faces onto those. The Cheeks family has their own suits and whatnot. And there's another musical number. There's a bunch of bullshit in this movie that just exists at pad time. And then we see in the credits, they show us the concept art. The concept art looks really good. Like, there's some jokes in this movie that look like if this was 2D animation and there was some snap to it, rather than it being like all 3D floaty like it is, it'd be really freaking... I think it'd be really freaking good if they could just lay off the fucking speed for 5 seconds. Like, put down the cocaine and let's actually, like, think about pacing this stuff out so that people have time to take in the things that are in this movie. First SpongeBob movie did that. Dare I say it, even the second one. Now, you know, the third one was kind of the, well, it literally was SpongeBob's equivalent of The Last Jedi, which is, you know, that's just amazing that SpongeBob has now had their own equivalents of The Rise of Skywalker. Because this film is, like, if you didn't have ADHD before you watched it, you will have it when you get done. Dear fucking God.
So in other
Yeah, I
words,
think
this
that's
is a
about it.
fetish fuel movie disguised as an animated movie.
Yeah, so I think what happened is that a bunch of furries had a great big pile of cocaine and access to Autodesk Maya or like Blender or something like that, and made this movie in a fucking weekend or some shit. Oh man, Spec Ops: The Line just got delisted from Steam. It's a good thing I've got a copy.
Oh.
But come to think of it, I should probably pick up an Xbox 360 copy.
You know, if they really wanted to do a fetish fuel thing, why didn't they just,
Well, they could have at least made the characters
with the
sexy
power
because...
of with the power of animation, all they would have to do is make a looped animated GIF of Sandy's mother just working vigorously.
Yeah,
Well,
spend
that,
50K on it.
she, far be it for me to say, hey, she's unattractive, but, for a MILF, she's not my type.
Yeah.
Like I'd appreciate it if, like, these characters, like, you can have, like, attractive anthros, but this is just, like, this appeals to somebody very specific, and that person is not me. You know?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah, thank goodness it's a checkpoint between boss stages. These Sonic Superstars, you can learn from the fans. Ugh. By the way, Sonic Superstars on multiplayer was a mistake.
Clearly.
Yeah, finished playing Sonic Superstars with a friend of mine. Had the game, played for multiplayer. Ugh.
And then you were traumatized after the event?
Yeah. I mean, especially when we got to the final boss, which lasted forever.
Forever.
Ugh.
You know, there's one
Man,
pit of 100 trials that is kind of irritating in terms of how it's done.
What?
It's the one
Yeah.
from Super Paper Mario. Well, rather the two from that game, because
I mean,
they
aren't
had
they
to.
free? Technically free.
There are only two in Super Paper Mario. One from flip side and one from flop side.
I thought you because if I remember correctly, I thought you'd had to do like one of the pit of 100 files twice or something like that.
No,
Or
there's only
I mean,
two pits.
okay then.
This guy, the kangaroo, said, "Stick 'em up, partner. This is a robbery," and then he handed me $20. Thanks. I wish I could get robbed more often.
I mean, technically, oh hi Fang or Knack or however people want to call it.
Remember when Fang stole the footage for Sonic Shore or the Knuckles briefs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now
Oh
I'll
hi
upload
Metal
these to
Sonic.
YouTube.
Oh hi Metal Sonic. Oh, and he's trench. Oh, and he's using his shapeshift
So
on
I'm
top.
sure. Yeah, I'm very sure you guys remember when he did that.
And I miss Sonic. Yeah. Uh, so I'm guessing Metal Sonic is the final boss of Knuckles' campaign in Triple Trouble.
Yeah, Mechasonic is the final boss
No,
of
Metal
Knuckles.
Sonic. It's Triple Trouble, the Triple Trouble remake.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah. Because remember, I think like Knuckles was one of the villains, Triple Trouble, which is actually apparently Metal Sonic in disguise. 'Cause remember, Metal Sonic can shapeshift if you remember the
Mm.
Sonic Heroes. Hmm. Uh, if and when I ever decide to go through the Sonic series again, man, not going to be looking forward to Sonic Heroes in a way.
Speaking of which, one of these days we're gonna have to do that. I'd like to do a Sonic
Ugh,
Heroes race like we did with Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Heroes.
I wouldn't mind you
Find
joining
you,
that.
couldn't find you,
I mean, which campaign are we
defying
doing?
your place.
I'm doing the GameCube version because that's the version I own.
I
Yeah.
mean, which camp? I'm talking about campaigns,
No,
not
we're doing
where
all. We're
everyone
doing
knows the
all
game.
of them.
Ugh. All right. I mean, I'll still join for that one. Sonic. If if my
Hey,
username
that's
wasn't, I think.
perfectly fine.
Yeah. So,
I like how the
I
Flower
mean,
Fuzzy it just gives this look of what the hell?
what the hell is this?
You know what? You know what? Look, Matt.
Tomato,
Look
potato,
the
and all that.
what flame? You know what? Look, flame Dino Rex ends up giving off whenever
That
you
upsets my
land a
frontier
powerful.
zen. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, it's time to
What about Flame Dino Rex?
duel.
So you know what expression Flame Dino Rex ends up giving off when you end up do when you end when you end up hitting him with his weakness or something.
Uh, Oh yeah,
He
you
just
know
gives
that phrase.
this slack-jawed
Like, whoa,
expression, and he's like,
like,
"I
oh my
can't
god, how can
believe it!
you? Uh,
I can't believe it! You beat me!"
oh, that's wait. Oh, you were talking about X5. See, I only know them from the the other, the Guns N' Roses. You
Oh, you
know,
mean the Guns N'
Duff
Roses
McWorld.
reference? So that's why I call him Flame Dino Rex, because that's the
Welcome
name.
to the jungle.
I know it's the
Got
real
the
name, but
lucky
I
The
it will
only
forever.
the only remotely Guns N' Alex, you want to
What?
know what's the only remotely Guns N' Roses thing that's actually in X5 outside of the translations? Spike Rose Red's level, which is literally covered with guns and roses.
Ah.
Eh,
That sounds awesome.
It is. Unfortunately, the level is kind of a piece of shit.
yeah, I can agree. I mean, I'm recently going through the X games. I'm currently on X7. I just finished beating Flame
Booyah!
Ironheart, by the way.
To the ground!
Yeah, his boss fight sucks. Like, it's almost next to impossible with Axel, and you pretty much have to do it with Zero. And Zero in
Fucking
X7
glasses on.
really sucks. Like, Zero in 3D is not a good choice.
Zero
Oh,
Zero's swing arcs aren't exactly well done in 3D. In the first
X7.
in X7. In X8 they're fine.
But that's because the game's in 2D. And even
Well,
in 2D,
2.5D, but yeah.
yeah, you know.
And the
I
weird
mean,
thing is that I'm sure many people would be expecting to play Zero in Maverick Hunter X, but no, you got to play as lame ass Vile. All
yeah.
all after beating it with X, and I've beaten both on hard mode, and I'm like, fuck Vile mode.
I mean, it's the hard mode of the game.
Yeah, and playing it on hard mode is harder than actual Super Nintendo Mega Man X.
I mean, the only reason you would play the Vile mode is probably for the X and Zero boss fight.
Let's see, what floor are we on?
Other than that, I don't know. Also, the meme of not a charge shot.
Roger Rhodes'
Then
delivery
Vile,
of that line was really good.
yeah. And then the Vile died, then came back in X3, and then looking more like Boba Fett. Then he died again. Then he came back in X8, now with Dreadlocks for some reason.
No, well, in X8, he ended up actually having the green color.
Yeah.
Which, by
Now
the
he has
way,
Dreadlocks too. Yeah, by the way.
by the way, a X8 was actually when the G Gundam voice actors ended up making their proper debut in the Mega Man X dubs.
Okay.
Oh,
So you could
all
thank
right.
X, you could thank X8 for why X sounds like Domon.
Yeah. I noticed it since I was looking for X8 and I was like, Afro G Gundam watchings. Okay, so that's
So in other news, hang on, let me make sure I've got the name on this right.
All right.
Okay, yes. So in other news, Grant McDonald, lyricist and something behind a quote unquote artist behind beloved piece of internet weirdness Ram Ranch, has been arrested again.
Oh, okay then.
what?
Yeah. Yep, Ram Ranch is a is a song, quote-unquote song, that was, it's basically just, Grant talking over a piece of stock music that he bought from somewhere. I don't remember where. I actually found it online somewhere, but, you know, it's, it's very strange. Go give it a listen if you can find it, because I think the original version got taken off of YouTube, but there is a cover version that's close enough. Nothing will ever be able to replicate Grant's shitty microphone that he used, but,
All right,
you know.
and game is done.
Grant McDonald has also recorded, over 700 Ram Ranch sequel songs, all over similar, tracks, or if not the same track. And, let me see here.
Wait, just in, they finally posted Green Lantern death.
And let me guess, they made Jon Stewart look like a bit.
Well, I'm watching it right now.
So yeah, apparently, Grant McDonald mentioned on Discord that he'd been arrested again. And if I can find this directly,
Oh, they're using Yellow Lantern, apparently.
yeah, apparently there was probation violations, and, let me just see here. Scrolling down through Know Your Meme, because Know Your Meme... Fun fact, Know Your Meme is actually a better, source of information than Snopes is, because Snopes posted that, Joe Biden was not wearing a hard hat backwards, even though the neck strap, or the head strap on the back of the... on the back of the, hard hat was clearly visible on his forehead. So yeah, Snopes got successfully bullied into changing that. And, so, on January 4th, and I don't know how I didn't notice this at the time, Grant McDonald, said that, sorry, yeah, never mind. January 22nd, Redditor Lord Jackson04 made a post in r/Ram Ranch, including screenshots from a Discord group with Grant McDonald, where he alerts the group that he is being arrested, including a legal notice is addressed to Grant McDonald from the lawyers of a man named Sean Driscoll. Apparently, Sean Driscoll is, according to this, Sean Driscoll is, Grant McDonald's nephew? Or step-nephew or something like that. And, Grant was in an incestuous relationship with him. I don't know if that's actually legitimate or not. But this is, you know, just keep this in mind. Like, this is an interesting little bit of, oh, trolley problem. Flashing back to, last Wednesday here. But yeah, so, it's, I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna say one way or another what the hell's going on, but he's referenced Driscoll in his music, quote-unquote, before. But, you know.
So yeah, I guess they just fought Green Lantern in a boss fight, and then Deadshot and Green Lantern just shoots Green Lantern.
For all I know, this is all just, you know, it probably is just some kind of internet sensationalism. I mean, who the fuck even knows? But, you know, I barely even cared about the Ram Ranch meme in the first place, and frankly, It was only ever good in an ironic context, and the fact whether or not the guy who made it is
And apparently
evil
King Shark just
is
ripped off
kind of irrelevant to me
Al.
because it was never a big part of my life.
And apparently King Shark is ripping off Hal's finger off, apparently, to get the ring.
I mean, Jon Stewart.
Yes, sorry,
Let's
John.
see. I think yeah, if I save the others, Ed will be able to.
And Shark is trying to remove the
Yeah, I
ring
was
from the
right,
finger.
but not in the way I thought I would be. It's a man with a choo-choo train painted in a box over his head.
So I guess King Shark has the Green Lantern ring. Okay then.
That's retarded.
Yeah, apparently he just cut off the finger and ripped the ring off his severed finger. I guess that's how it
It's not
works.
how that works.
That's not how any of this works. What
Oh
the
yeah,
fuck?
Wonder Woman's dead.
The minute the Green Lantern dies, it finds a new worthier wielder.
That's
That is
not.
how it always works. It is
Well,
never just been like, oh, you could rip off the finger of a Green Lantern. That's how it worked. Even in ZSJL. Oh, you want to know? Oh, what happened to the Green Lantern ring in that movie? Guess what? When
Blew
Darkseid cut
away.
off the hand, yeah, when Darkseid cut off the hand of the Green Lantern, there it flew off.
all right. So Wonder Woman's making some kryptonite shield,
I took a walk around the world to
and
ease my
she's gonna try
troubled
to fight
mind.
Superman.
I left my body lying somewhere in the sands
Let
of
me guess, she
time.
loses. Let me guess, there's
Watch
some
the world
convoluted
fade
reason
to the
why she
dark
loses that
side.
fight, and
Then
the Suicide Squad have to take on the
I know
Superman.
there's nothing I can
Yeah,
do.
I mean Superman
Yeah.
stopped the nuke, but Wonder Woman's dead.
Of course.
Of course, Wonder Woman's dead. Of course. Oh, so a mutual friend of ours, Tet, just said, what if the Taylor Swift NFL thing was to help set up the NFL all to bounce back from the financial damage the Colin
Yep.
Kaepernick
So I guess
kneeling shit
King
caused?
Shark can just use
I
the Green
wouldn't be
Lantern ring now.
surprised.
Yeah, no one would be surprised by that.
But who knows?
And he's making a giant
Frankly, I don't
shark.
care. Because it's the NFL, and the only thing...
Yeah,
I literally only ever think about the NFL when something stupid is happening, and like the Bengals coming close to winning the Super Bowl.
oh, I made it to the 50th floor. And what do I get?
Whoa.
Strange sack, an item that lets you carry up to 20 items. I'm not going to travel down any further.
Flowey, I'm just trying to get... I'm just trying to make sure that I don't die, Flowey.
Let's put it this
I know that
way.
doesn't necessarily mean anything to you, especially given what you'll do later on in your life. But at one point you had
And
a
they
heart,
lost the
Asriel.
ring.
Please let me save my life.
And the ring is gone. Great. Way to go, guys.
You know, there's, I would never,
Everything
Alex, I think there's a good reason why somebody like King Shark wouldn't be allowed out a Green Lantern ring.
Yeah, also, I guess apparently for what they were doing, apparently King Shark decided to make a giant shark to play for Green Axe's force field and then launch a nuke at it. But then Superman stopped the nuke.
Happy ending. Oh.
So that was for nothing.
Netflix's live-action Avatar The Last Airbender series is toning down the sexism. Now, if you were wondering what sexism, you're right.
Okay.
Alex, you forget that Sokka's kind of sexist.
That's fine.
Oh,
He
yeah.
can be a dick.
And here's the thing, he actually learns not to be a dick in
It's
Warriors
almost
of
like
Kyoshi.
character arcs are important to fucking people or anything like that. Like, come on. Like, a sexist character does not make a sexist series. That's what I was attempting to get across when I said that. And, like, I get, okay, a character can be sexist, blah, blah, blah. A character can be racist, yada, yada. Now, that does not mean that the thing itself is racist or sexist, although, well, you know, the people who criticize Django
Why are you
Unchained
guys just
wouldn't be
standing there? Just attack Superman.
wouldn't understand that if it fucking bit them. Like hell.
Okay.
No, people fucking bitch. People bitch about how Inglourious Bastards ended. And Inglourious Bastards had a fucking awesome ending.
Oh, okay, so I guess
Like,
Wonder Woman.
It's a fucking pulp
Kryptonite
movie.
Superman.
Hey, shut up and, like, stop looking for fucking problems that you can complain about with your stupid social justice agenda and sit back and watch Hitler get fucking machine gunned to death. Oh, spoiler warning. But, you know, it's a really, like, it's a surprising ending. And it's not, it's a good ending. Come on, guys. I'm not just saying that because I love the movie. It's a, like, I mean, I love the movie because it is legitimately good. But, you know. I don't know. Yeah, there are some things that were redirected just because it might play a little differently in live action. And Ian Owsley, who plays Sokka, says. Although, you know, they are coming for Avatar The Last Airbender because they mostly cast Native American and Asian actors rather than casting, I don't know, black people. Oh, I don't really get that. Like, it's other minorities. Like, come on, guys, we can...
I mean, the Water Tribe people are based off of Inuit culture, or the Earth Kingdom are based off of Chinese. The Fire Nation's based off of Japanese. The Air Nomads are based off Buddhist monks, and the
I think that's it, dude. There's only
that's it.
Unless there's some hidden fifth element you know about.
So yeah, that's essentially the four tribes in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, when and if we get to Avatar watching the actual animated series Avatar: The Last Airbender, Alex, be surprised if we spend most of the series in the Earth Kingdom.
Yeah.
Because as Aang when he became when he learned that he was to become the Avatar, or was kind of ran off from home before he could learn any of the other or three elements besides air.
Yeah.
So Nolan North voices Superman. Okay,
yeah, reprising from Young Justice. Yes.
And he's pretty good, from what I've heard. Does he still have the grandpa voice?
Excuse me, man. I'll be right back.
Sonic, does he still have the grandpa voice he used for Superman in the show?
Kind of. I mean, his Penguin and Superman voice aren't that different. I mean, there's slight difference, but yeah, it's kind of a grandpa voice. Yeah, I'll just post the same link on broadcast chat. Curious. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, they haven't showed how they deal with Superman, but I'm going to guess that the kryptonite Wonder Woman stabbed in him is going to come into play. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, how's it going? So I guess So yeah, the last Airbender, I guess.
So Alex, I did tell you the reason why Sokka is more comedic relief in Avatar: The Last Airbender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The anime version.
so for those who weren't here last time I said this, Jake Desana, the original voice of Sokka, was not exactly a guy who could, sound serious and whatnot compared
Yeah,
to
he was supposed to be super serial in the original
yeah,
version.
like in The Last
Mhm.
Airbender. Or so weirdly enough,
Mhm.
Shyamalan did actually
Shyamalan
in
accidentally adhered to an earlier version of the script.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since I've gotten in the expansion to my pouch, I think now is the time to see what's behind the 1,000-year door.
Eight weeks of lessons. This was 8 weeks. No wonder Flowey was getting impatient. I don't want to be here for 8 weeks.
Hmm.
All right, so we insert that final crystal star.
And nothing bad will happen. This is
Except for all
totally a
the
good
bad things
idea.
that'll happen.
This is totally a good idea, guys. I swear. Oh yeah, I guess we should probably talk about the My Hero movie coming out.
Uh,
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a fourth My Hero movie, and I'm like,
Yeah.
cool. I wonder what it's gonna.
yeah,
I wonder
hey.
how they're gonna make sense of this, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, for what I can tell from Dexter's outfit,
I'm
I'm
into
going
it.
to assume this is after the vigilante thing.
Yeah, this is likely after the vigilante thing, since the vigilante stuff was in season 6.
Yeah. And for what I can tell, apparently another All Might. So I'm
How
guessing
we
it's going to be an All
enter or the 1,000-year door.
Yeah,
Ray
there's
title
gonna be an
drop.
imposter All Might, apparently.
I mean,
Hmm.
yeah. So I wonder how they're going to handle that.
Now
I
we come
mean,
up to chapter 8,
my money says clone.
the 1,000-year door.
Title
We
drop.
literally just walked right through it.
Title drop.
Ooh, the Palace of Shadow.
Hmm.
Oh, man.
So much like Bowser's Castle from Paper Mario 1, this is kind of a long stretch. So, and also we've got some new enemies to fight.
Oh boy. Hmm.
Well, at the very least, this game's level cap is not level all 27, because otherwise I would not be able to gain star points at all.
What's the most ridiculous level cap in an RPG you've ever seen?
Mhm. Well, the
Like
level
the
cap
level.
in 1,000-year door is level 99.
Hmm. I mean, it still doesn't beat the sky, and it's level 9,000, the 999.
I remember somebody once dedicating themselves to getting max level before or leaving Destiny Islands in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Which, I mean, if you hate yourself, sure.
Yeah, somebody really hated themselves that much that they ended up doing that. They grinded up to level 99 and they finally got through the rest of the game. And I'm just like, Oh my fucking god.
Again, when I was a kid, when I used had Fire Red and Leaf Green, I usually would put Charmander, never catch a single Pokemon, and just level up until I got Charizard, get past Pokemon and Misty. I was a stupid kid back then.
Ah,
So am I really any better?
maybe.
Now the gate is open. Now Flowey is at another place and missing his cowboy hat. That's a shame. I wish he would have had the cowboy hat for the rest of the game. If you guys are watching, if the guys who made Undertale Yellow are watching, I think your name is Master Sword, or is the head developer. Or, add Flowey a cowboy hat that he keeps for the rest of the game in the next update you do.
Hmm.
I
That would
like him
be
in a
cool.
cowboy hat. It goes along with his howdy.
No. A good question. Is this like a neutral run, genocide, pacifist? I've got a curiosity.
I
Which
mean, it's
one?
probably you're probably gonna wind up neutral because I am trying to go for pacifist as much as possible whenever I play through these, but you know, there's probably made a couple of mistakes here and there.
Yeah, because I mean, I know this is like the original Undertale where you kind of have to go for the neutral to get the pacifist.
Oh god, dry bones?
Yeah.
Ow.
Ah, the undead. Man, don't you just love thinking about how necromancy is a thing in Mario?
I don't like thinking about that.
Hmm. Hmm. I could play Battle. I could finish X7, but Battle Network is there. Hmm.
I
I
still
don't
keep
know.
having to remind myself that you guys ended up suggesting the name Brother for the Yoshi.
Yeah, speaking of which, Hulk Hogan didn't show up at the Royal Rumble. More's the pity, but, you know, he is around the same age as my dad, so... Huh. That's cool.
What's cool?
So you're tied. Apparently, he's tied to the battlefield.
Yes.
Huh.
What the?
Oh, hey, it was this little cactus and little tumbleweed going. I like that.
Game.
Yes. Oh, screw it.
You know, there was one time when Marcus was trying to motivate Dom into helping him enter the Locust Stronghold. Emphasis on the term hold.
Oh.
And you tried to tell him that he's got to believe in himself and have more confidence in what he does.
You narrow your eyes and everything becomes letterboxed.
And then suddenly, and then when the Locust asks, "Hey, can we help you?" So, want to know what Marcus ends up saying in response?
Mm-hmm.
What?
What?
Open the fucking door. And the Locust's like, "Wow, that was mean."
Asshole.
You probably have no idea what I just referenced.
Nope.
It's a interactive sketch from Sanity Not Included.
Ah. really need to watch that now.
The choice being use negotiation skills once you get past the door. Which I'm like, you're expecting Marcus and Dom to negotiate getting past just a door or guarded by a pair of locusts. Oh, great. Gold bullets. Bombshell bills. And yes, much like Bowser's Castle, they'll just shoot stuff at you.
I wonder how long have these billboards still staying
Look what
here?
you made me do.
What?
No, I'm just
This last one was
riffing.
Ah, you mean like what I do?
Yes.
Keep fighting the rope.
So, OG Power Rangers is 60 episodes per season, right?
Roughly speaking, yes. Oh my god, I'm free! Freedom! Freedom!
So that's 180 episodes total for MMPR. Meanwhile, Bleach without the filler is 180. Right? I want to say 188 episodes without filler.
Okay.
So I could give you a guide on what to skip if we ever do Bleach. 1,000-Year Blood War.
Yeah,
No,
that's...
you do not. No, you do not
That's
skip
good.
1,000-Year Blood War.
Oh
Because
yeah,
that
by the way,
is.
Hyperkin has announced special limited edition pixel art controllers for Oscar Mayer, Kool-Aid, and I don't remember what the other one was. But,
Oh, yeah.
it's weird. It's fucking strange, man. Oscar Mayer, Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, Kraft mac and cheese, Heinz ketchup, and sriracha sauce.
Oh, Monster Sauce.
And then we have the Gold Bill Blaster.
Oh,
Or-
god damn it.
God, what's Naruto like about the filler? See?
Naruto. Here's the thing. After
What about OG
after the
Naruto, not Shippuden?
OG Naruto, weirdly enough, there is a lot that's actually canon.
Yeah.
And so that's a bit of a problem.
See?
Like, keep in mind, that series is 220 episodes long with filler. Without filler, or it's only like without filler, or that's like deducting about, I don't know, 70 something, like nearly 70 episodes of anime.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, there's 89 still not.
God damn it.
Episodes.
89 filler episodes.
So 40%.
Yep. And then
And
Shippuden
220
is 500 episodes long.
Yeah. And don't forget about, the infamous filler arc. Well,
That
okay,
I dubbed
multiple filler arcs.
Filler Ruto.
I mean, there's technically two. Season 3 was also a filler arc, and then there was also the infamous Tsukuyomi.
But at Tsukuyomi, I feel like Puro was just. We don't know what the fuck Kuro was doing by that point. And then there's also the fact that even though Boruto is like a monthly manga, for whatever reason, its anime has to be a longer than than part 1 and half as long as part 2. Or they're over half as long as part 2. Which I'm like, and most of the stuff that's in the Boruto anime is not in the manga. But unfortunately, Anywave has yet to mark those down. Mark down the shit I don't have to watch. Like that one time
It's
when
called Boruto.
Like that one.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I mean. You pedantic asshole.
I do know what you mean. I'm just being a smartass. I learned it from watching you. But seriously.
No, hold on.
Please. Okay, after doing the math, I say there's about 135 episodes of non-film.
Sadly means we have to watch most of it.
I mean, early Naruto, part 1 Naruto's over. It's when we get to Shippuden when the problems arise.
I don't even think we're insane enough to do
Insane in the membrane.
I mean, at least
like,
past the pain
Insane
arc.
in the brain.
No, it's either we do Shippuden or we don't.
I mean, if you do watch the original Naruto, you're gonna have to buy Obligation to Shippuden.
I've already pre-ordered the second Blu-ray for Shippuden. And after getting all 8 Blu-rays for OG Naruto. Want to know how many Blu-rays they're going to make for our Shippuden?
A lot. I'm gonna say
18.
10. Oh, damn.
Because they got to put all that filler in there as well.
Quite unfortunate that it's Viz Media handling it and not Discotech, because Discotech would have fewer Blu-rays and a higher quality of video.
Yep. But at the very least, Viz Media. Here's the thing: Discotech handles stuff that is no longer being printed.
Yeah, slightly less likely to show up.
So they're not gonna do Naruto or Bleach and whatnot.
Well, they do get some niche recent stuff. Hell, they got fucking Konosuba. Konosuba ain't exactly niche.
Yeah, but the thing is then, and nobody was doing anything with Konosuba.
So looking you when we got the announcement from the season. Can't wait for that though.
The funny thing is that the dub is just as funny as the Japanese version.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely better. That was great.
I have actually met the actress who voices Darkness in the dub, Christina V.
Yeah, I actually recently got the steelbook for it.
He's like, "Oh, Cosimo, what do we do?" Oh, and he's like, "How the hell should I know?"
How the hell should I know?
Ugh.
And Patrick Seitz as the fucking Doulahan is great.
That's exciting anything, right?
Every day, every single day, every bloody damn day, one of you maniacs comes to my home and hurls explosion spells at it, and I demand to know who it is.
Yeah, Konosuba is probably still to this day, one of the best isekais.
And you want to know how he responds when Megumi introduces herself?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing I ask whenever her name comes up in conversation. What's Megumi?
knows?
And there was one time when the Doulahan on just like pulls his severed head near her maid so
Oh yeah,
that
Vern
his
Wig.
eyes are right underneath her skirt. And he's like, my hand slipped.
Oh yeah, that was
Like,
Vern
you
Wig.
fucker.
Oh yeah, that was Vern Wig's flashback guy.
Oh,
Oh hi, Red Alert. Remember Red Alert, guys? No.
George Farm remembers.
And of course, he's talking with Sigma,
Who's totes not the bad guy this time, guys. We're dead
come on,
serious
guys.
about this.
No, wait, it's 3 question marks. That's totally not Sigma, guys. Even though I can literally see his face. And
Oh, great. More dry bones.
hooray, necromancy.
Hey, get back here, bitch.
Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for all the volumes of JJK Season 2 Blu-ray to come out.
I already have all of season 1.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Season
I
2 because all
have the
volumes
limited
will-
edition Blu-rays for season 1. I
Nice.
don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. And when I'm actually getting those. Alex, what am I doing with my
Gotta wait
life?
until freaking May.
Limited edition season 1 Blu-rays for what?
Jujutsu
JJK.
Kaisen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't watched
Still
Jujutsu
waiting for
Kaisen,
the
so I don't
Season
know.
2 Blu-ray to finish. Season 1's
just-
pretty mid, but Season 2's great. And the movie's all and the great too.
I have the movie on Blu-ray as well.
Yeah. So that's all I'll say. Like,
Oh god,
thank
Street
God.
Season 1 is sort of like a setup arc saga for Season 2. That's all I'll say. As someone who also reads the manga and also do not go on Reddit or Twitter. Because trust me, JJK fans cannot shut up about spoilers.
Nah, I'd win.
Yes, nah. Stand proud. You are strong, Kevin. God, this is what happens when JJK fans are on break. If you get these lobotomy Tyson.
Alrighty. Another level up.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, 3 down. Do I kill the anteater or do I kill the warp?
We're getting another Ultra Shroom. Ow. Come
Whoa,
on.
wait. You know what? Time to fight Ride Board Speed.
Oh, you mean
cool, I
that-
found the third act.
Oh, you mean that
that's
one
right, I gotta go
Maverick?
back and get it.
Oh, you mean that one Maverick that
Yeah.
forces you into that terrible ride stage?
Yep. Oh wait, I just unlocked X. I'm gonna go backtrack and get some armor pieces.
Oh. Oh, Sonic. Then there's also that one part are in X5 where it's like you're on a ride bike stage stage, but
Oh
the
yeah,
minute the
then you
stage,
get blindsided by the
stage
first.
starts,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah, the pit.
ready? No. I don't feel
No,
like I was
and then you
ready
get
in that.
fall down the damn pit.
I don't, yeah, I
Dude,
was
getting the armor
like,
piece in that stage sucks. Because I mean, I forget that. I mean, yeah, sure, the Falcon armor is worth it. So X
you know,
is out of retirement, guys.
there was that one time at band camp
Yeah.
where I took a sword and shoved it up.
Yeah, then you had to hit yourself while you repaired yourself.
By the way, I was actually making a reference to the Berserk outtakes. Things where Rickard is talking to Corcus about Zod on and saying how, and just kind of building him up as like this big threat. Right, and then he just goes and be like, and then there was this one time at band camp where he took a sword and
You know what sucks about the hard tanks in X7? The fact that you can't like carry it over with all characters. Like, so in other words, you know, it's like how they
yeah,
do five.
yeah.
Especially when and the fact that like,
And meanwhile in X8, that's not a problem at all.
yeah, you can literally just buy them now.
Yeah, and not only that, it apply. Not only that, when you buy it,
I thought,
when you buy it for all of them.
God, fucking.
But here's the thing: there's
yeah,
a
when you buy it
way
for,
you can easily grind up both.
or you know, you can do the infinite, you know, metal trick.
Is that still possible in X8?
I haven't tried it in the Legacy Collection.
Because
I
I
don't know if
don't
they
think
got
it.
rid of it.
Because I don't know. I think I heard that it wasn't possible anymore. That they might have patched that out.
I mean, I'll have to try it once I get to that X8. Yeah.
Why not
But
just
yeah,
skip X7 and go straight to X8?
look, I'm already halfway done the fucking game, and I need it for the achievement. And I just unlocked X. Which, again,
You want to know how I could summarize X's dialogue in that game?
stop it!
Violence.
He literally says, stop it, whenever you hear this charge him. Why must Reploids buy?
I'm guessing you haven't seen Pro Jared's review of X7.
No, I haven't. No,
Violence.
Okay, yeah, now I'm working up.
Alex, you've seen that one, right?
I didn't watch it because I wanted to play the game.
Do you have the Legacy collections?
I believe so.
By the way, it's so.
And Jared. Remember, Alex, Jared did say he wanted in when we do the 2019 Lion King remake.
Well, I have to keep that in mind then.
He says he's interested in watching the original, but he will keep us posted if it's either possible or not possible.
Okay.
I'm not looking forward to that. Can't we just watch the edit where Danny DeVito pushed Mufasa off the cliff over and over again for an hour? That not an option?
Do I have to respond with the Mighty Eagle gif?
No.
I feel like I gotta respond with the Mighty Eagle gif.
You know, You know what? I think I already know the answer to that.
No.
Nope.
I swear that GIF has.
Best part of the Angry Birds movie.
That's sadly true.
And then saying they only made one movie.
That's weird that people tend to... Some people say that the first one was better, but, like, I've heard that the second one was a massive improvement.
I'm just saying that because there really shouldn't have been another Angry Birds movie. Or an Angry Bird movie in general.
They also made a TV show
Shut up,
out of that.
Alia. Shut up, Alia. I can hear you loud and clear.
So apparently, somebody from Square Enix said that a Final Fantasy VI remake would take around 20 years to make. Bull fucking shit. Written and directed by Zack Snyder.
If it were written and directed by Zack Snyder, where's all the slow-mo?
That I said that because there was a slow-mo section.
I will give X7 this though. I'm glad that you can, you don't have to get all the armor pieces to use the parts. I'll give them that.
Fuck.
Much like Bowser's Castle, there is also this fucking puzzle.
Oh joy.
Well, at the very
Ugh.
least, there's actually a hint as to where to go.
I guess that's fair.
Oh, no, wait, never mind. That's not a hint.
And now I can glide. Hooray, I'm just like my hero, Knuckles the Echidna.
You mean Knuckles and Fuckles?
I thought about, wasn't that the beatnik?
Nah, you're right, yeah. Knuckles the Echidna. Oh, not Fuckles the Echidna or Chuckles the Echidna.
So apparently Will Ferrell is going to be the main villain of Despicable Me 4.
Oh yeah, why did you have to remind me?
Well,
That
I already
movie's
know
coming
what
out?
movie Seamus isn't going to watch.
Ugh.
It's interesting, because Will Ferrell has something of a not great filmography. Some of his movies are quite good.
They're
I like
guys.
Will Ferrell.
Elf?
The other guys has one of the funniest death scenes imaginable.
There goes my hero.
I'm glad
Watch
you
him
thought
as
the
he
same
bonk.
thing.
Yeah, it's a good death scene.
Rest in peace, Dwayne Johnson and Samuel Jackson. You will be missed. And then you will reincarnate as Black Adam and Nick Fury.
Yeah. Here's hoping that Fast and Furious puts those two in the movie together.
As a joke, I often call Fast and the Furious Fast and the Furriest. You might be wondering to yourself, why would I do such a thing?
Is the answer going to surprise me?
No.
Oh. Alright, where the hell is the next part? Oh, it's in the Wonka Factory.
The Wonka Factory?
Alright, Lava Factory. Back to Flame Highnard's stage.
Pro Jared purposely left Flame Highnard for last.
Smart, man. In fact, it's actually kind of a good idea to leave him last since, all the parts are easy to get. So it's a legitimate strategy. Shame
Yeah,
I'm not
I seem to recall I seem to recall one red versus blue character saying that.
Yeah. Same, I'm not pro Jared though, so shut up, Alia.
X, can you hear me? All right, so for X8, who would you rather have as your navigator?
Mhm. Let me see. I gotta remember the. I mean, normally I would have it turned off, but if I had a gun to my head and had to choose one,
I mean, all three
hmm,
navigators are solid options.
yeah, I know. I guess I'm sorry if the other games kind of ruined Navigator for me, but
The
and the fact that
navigators
you go
name
from
the navigators
yeah,
are the other navigators are lair and palette.
yeah, I'd say I'd probably go with. I mean, if I'm just revisiting this, if I'm going for the first time, probably go with Lair. If I'm revisiting, then
Then palette.
yeah, mostly Palette. And plus, at least you can play as them, Navigators.
Yeah, you can play as them out.
Yeah, so that's nice. Think about
Ha! Did you know there's a part in Super Paper Mario where the game kind of gets a little Dragon Quest esque?
Huh.
and really now.
It's during the it's during this one boss fight in the world known as the Underwear, or which
Oh
is
yeah, you're talking
essentially
about Super Paper Mario.
Mario's variant of the Afterlife.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the Super Paper Mario. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, there was a part in that where it was like, oh, so oh hmm, where essentially it's like in order to get past this one door, you have to challenge the Chomp Trio. Oh, and as
This is just
it has the generic boss music play. A's A's in an 8-bit rendition. It's kind of you kind of end up in a Dragon Quest like setting.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't like Super Paper Mario that much when it
I
first
still think it's
released.
I still think it's better than anything that came out of the Sticker Star era.
That's no duh.
I mean, you should look at Emil's utter roast of
Sticker
Sticker
Star,
Star.
yeah, yeah.
He decimated
Neil,
that game.
Sugar Conroy, Rachel, that Sticker Star. Yeah, I've been seeing those series of videos.
Alrighty.
Well, pre-orders
All
have
right,
gone up for Aliens on 4K, and well, I'm not
That's
enthused. I'm not too enthused about
good
it.
old,
At least the
good old
theatrical and special edition are both included on the 4K, that's good.
right. And now I can charge special weapons. Yes, 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 Dad. I'll only use it for good. I won't use it to rob the 7-Eleven.
I see you're taking some material from Brain
Let's see
Scratch.
here.
Yes.
Just kind of trying to see here if Lowry Digital is credited on the back. It's a modern day James Cameron remaster, so it'll probably turn out bad, but oh,
Alex, you could
yeah.
always just say no.
I know. I know. I've already got Aliens. I'll just wait until... Yeah, I'll just wait until the reviews come out.
Boy,
There's no use in getting a James Cameron film on UHD when you don't know. Especially considering James Cameron, UHD. We all saw how the Terminator 4K, the Terminator 2 4K turned out. And it's a Lowry Digital remaster, and Lowry Digital are one of the worst remaster companies in the entire face of the fucking planet.
Ooh.
You want an example of that? Check out the Iron Man 4K or the Iron Man 2.
Ooh. Don't remind me.
Everything-
I've seen the 4K masters of Iron Man and Iron Man 2, and they look like shit.
Yeah, Thor. Thor looks like shit in 4K too, because they like everything. Arguably, I think the only 4K versions of Phase 1 MCU films that look really good are, The Avengers is the best one, with the Incredible Hulk at a quick... No, Incredible Hulk is the best, with Avengers at number 2, and then Captain America the First Avenger is at number 3, and then way down at the bottom is everything the fuck else.
Alright, time to
I
deal
see.
with Ride Borsky. Oh no, a time bomb on the track. God, why is this rider hunter so slow? Oh, hi.
Oh god damn it.
Now we shall face off against
I love how there's like
are
one of
you?
the, I love how one of the
Hello.
Reploid's name is just Black. Don't shoot.
No
this guy
one's
is not-
disturbed me here in eons. I think it's eons in the game. Who dares defile this sacred place?
Hey, isn't that Hooktail? We totally beat it before. What's it doing back?
You destroyed my precious younger sister? Yeah, the game's
Ooh.
first boss was a girl.
so that-
I wondered
I mean-
why she hadn't written recently. Quake in
My God,
fear,
God.
mortals, for I am Gloomtail. I will avenge my sister by taking your lives and then gnawing on your bones.
We're made of paper.
My first fresh meat in ages. Allow me to take my time. I'll toy with you a while. So there's a boss in the Pit of 100 Trials that is basically this, only a lot harder.
Oh yeah, Bone Tail.
Yep.
Spaghetti. Yep. Good old RPG.
Holy shit.
Super
Holy
boss.
shit. Holy shit. I might actually get through this one.
Speaking of RPG, how is Mario RPG, the remake?
Oh, it's great.
Neat. Also, by the
No.
way, apparently there's a Reploid named Mario here.
Holy fuck.
What? So it's official. Mega Man saved Mario.
Oh, that was a waste. That was a waste of a healing item. Are we sure about that game? Because it looks pretty solid.
Hi, Scott.
Yeah, it was. Massive waste of a healing item, but hell, I didn't know that. I hate it when games do that.
I do too.
Aliens 4K UHD, #1 best seller in mystery and thrillers. Not in the horror section. Don't, you know what? Don't even try to explain to me how your stupid system works, guys.
Speed run. Oh, hi, Rock.
Brock Lesnar?
Nope, his name's just Rock.
Oh.
He's not even
Yes,
Brock from Pokemon.
Oh, Alex, I didn't know you were here on the highway. What are you doing on a highway?
I'm on the
And I just
highway to hell. On the
died.
highway to hell. I'm on the
Ah,
highway to hell. And I'm going down.
fuck, man, I hate this stage. Like the minute you miss one, if you miss one bomb, if you're not boosting it straight to the end, might as well just die
Yeah,
and
this
kill
this
yourself at that
section of the
point.
game is all about how LARPing isn't necessarily good to do 24/7. Don't LARP 24/7, guys. I don't know who needs this message, but somebody out there probably does.
Don't do full D&D, kids. This is your brain on LARPing.
This is your brain on steroids.
Please LARP responsibly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please LARP responsibly.
God, now I'm just thinking about that John Tron video about the dang D&D. Ugh.
No, no, is it true? Can I aspire?
God, I almost want to look for that movie and
Oh,
watch
the
it.
curse has given me something good this time.
Oh, what is it?
The effect of the curse to increase your star points.
Dude,
48! Level up again!
hooray. Ichigo, what are you doing here? Also, X, why are you saying the big cheese? Blech.
Alright, a key, which is something
I
I
mean,
definitely
don't the big
needed.
cheese and head honcho mean the same thing?
Yes!
Essentially, yes.
I wonder how this is going to
So,
look at. I wonder how this area is going to look on the HD on the remake.
I mean,
Because I know
maybe
the
a little.
remake's
Interesting to
coming out.
see.
As I know the remake's coming out this year,
Hmm.
so I think this would be like a good time to kind of speculate on what to expect from this upcoming remake of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
All I want is either a fast route, or B, an easier way to deal with that one, backtracking.
I sincerely doubt they're going to consider that.
At least backtracking a little bit.
No.
Oh, fine.
I feel like in some way, some somehow my spirit animal is voiced by Peter Dinklage. Yes, that's who voiced
Or,
the Mighty Eagle.
huh. So I'm guessing that's your persona.
I am Peter Dinklage.
Hmm. Yeah, Kevin just rips off a mask and it's just a mighty eagle. No way, he would probably shoot himself in the head. But other than that, I don't really think I mean, I not to toot my own horn of being,
Beyond,
I guess
beyond,
too much of
beyond.
a fanboy. I think Paper Mario Android is probably near perfect. Like, I mean, I don't know what else could you possibly add.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, yeah, I can be surprised. I mean, I've seen many of my favorite games that I've seen pretty, great as before get remade, and they had some great stuff. Like, the amount of, I mean, look at the amount of time Sonic 3 got remade.
Or re-released.
Ooh, and re-released.
Wallace Key.
I'm still not forgiving Sonic Origins for changing the music, though.
Thankfully, that can be modded back in on the PC version, but unfortunately, it's
I
just
don't have.
gone everywhere else.
I don't
Although,
have the PC.
fun
Oh, you.
fact, if you actually had the original PC version,
Hmm.
it's the same as it was back then. So, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, God. What, I mean, Ice Capstone. What did they do to you?
It transformed it into a winter wonderland.
I mean, yeah, I know the song. I know copyright law.
Hee hee! Ooh, ooh, come on!
Shema
Yeah.
ha ha
Just
ha.
imagine, just imagine a version of Jurassic Park where, at first Richard Attenborough's just gonna be like, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." And then
Oh, you were
Michael
doing Michael.
Jackson just interrupts, ups him, being like,
Motherfucker!
and
For a
everybody's
second, I
just
thought
looking on flabbergasted, like, "Who the fuck invited this guy?"
for a second there, I thought you were imitating Bebop from Ninja Turtles 2012 because that's kind of what he did.
No,
I don't know why Bebop keeps making Michael Jackson the Michael Jackson reference. And again, Ninja Turtles 2012
no.
was weird. Made some weird choices.
I mean, wasn't Rocksteady Russian in that show?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was Rocksteady. Yeah, Rocksteady was Russian, and Bebop. I mean, he was
You
some
know,
British spot.
I saw a bit
British
of
At
beef.
least
a
making
TMNT.
Rocksteady, he's Scottish in the fucking Michael Bay films made some amount of sense. For one
Yeah.
thing, Seamus O'Shaughnessy is basically real life Rocksteady as it is. And second, and like he, come the fuck on. I'm like him having this rowdy accent, and it's like it works. But yeah.
All right, collected all the keys on this floor. Now to go up here. Let me first check and see if I collected the key in this room. No, I did not.
Dude, dude, dude.
Ah.
What?
So this is
Okay,
Starlow's parents.
I gotta beat these guys weakest to strongest.
Aw, that's adorable.
So first I gotta kill this guy. I
See
gotta
a
kill
space
this
cowboy,
guy.
hell yeah. That's cool. Nope.
What, you got to the end of the game?
I'm not actually at the end of the game. I'm getting close, though.
I mean, how close are you?
No idea. I took a brief look at a location
Jarrett's VG
section.
Showcase said, I want to do the Mamma Mia with a feminine shadow lady.
Mamma Mia!
Oh, Jarrett, I fear that...
Here we go again!
Jarrett, I fear that if Ben were in the chat right now, yeah, because Vivian's a dude.
Dude looks like a
Yeah.
lady.
You know, for the longest time, I didn't know that for a while.
Cruising to
Yeah,
the
neither did I.
shore.
I was like, dude, that's a guy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This isn't like
I
Alpha.
don't remember all the lyrics.
I genuinely, Alex, you know as well as I do that I genuinely had no idea this was even remotely a thing.
Oh yeah.
And
Well,
let alone
it's one of those things. The localization and makes it easy to not know. It's kind of like how Birdo. I remember like Birdo. Oh, they've made jokes about this for fucking years. Where like some characters in some games thinks Birdo's a dude, some thinks Birdo's a girl. Well, the manual for the original Mario 2 said like nobody's sure what Kathy is, because that was Birdo's original name.
Birdo, and there was a Japanese video game where Birdo was not allowed in either was arrested for or trying to go into the women's restroom, even though, and it's also
topical.
Yeah, and then there's also the fact that Birdo is not really a dude either.
Yeah.
Birdo is a Birdo.
Yeah, Birdo is just
It's like Yoshi.
Whatever.
Like
Yoshi's reproduce asexually.
Yeah, Yoshi's reproduce asexually and appear to be born with boots on. And they are boots. We've seen official artwork of Yoshi without the boots on. He stubbed his toe. But
I killed Pumbaa.
It's very, very strange. Why are they born with the boots on?
I don't know. Why
honestly.
Cloud have face, Super Mario?
Why? How come hot dogs come in packages of 8, but hot dog buns come in packages of 10?
It's the VLC.
I don't know. Why do we call a pair of jeans when there's only one pair of jeans?
No. It's why do we call
I know I fucked up the quote.
Why do we call it a pair of pants?
Yeah. Why do we call it a pair of pants when it's a singular piece of clothing?
Do I if I cut it in half,
don't have an answer.
I have one pant and another pant?
Apparently, yes. One leg is a singular pant.
Although the funny thing is, because it's derived from... Oh yeah, it's the Steamworks. Yeah, because it's derived from... Pants is a shortened version of pantaloons. And pantaloons meant something else in the plural. Oh, hang on. Let me go ahead and look up.
Okay, I got another question. And so why are there stormtroopers in the Star Wars coloring book?
That's a very good question. It reminds me of all those clone troopers that were in my Clone Wars color. Well, not Clone Wars, but like.
At least the clone troopers had actual color to them. In some.
Yeah. I was like, I colored them after the members of the 501st and whatever the hell Obi-Wan's Legion was. That's because they actually had fucking coloration on them. And you could like color in the Republic logo on their helmets and stuff like that. And you like good fucking luck doing that with the stormtroopers. The most you can do is like it's white and black, and those are already on the fucking page. What, you want to color in the fucking blaster bolts? I don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, why do some Reploids grow hair while some don't.
So
So we got to go to the lab in Hotland.
Oh, hi,
I got
Jared.
another. Hi, Jarrett.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Jarrett.
Yeah, so I got bad news for you in regards to the supposed shadow lady that I've got with me. It's a dude.
Looks like a lady.
I know.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, good. That makes things
That's
less
the
awkward.
best
about-
part.
So what do you think about that that pink-haired chick with the ponytail from Fate?
Also fine.
Asphalto, I believe his name is.
It's fault.
Oh,
That's
his
Astolfo?
Oh, his
Asphalto.
AKA the man.
will be Falto.
AKA,
to the left.
AKA.
Okay, you want to know something funny?
Have you seen Rule 63 Astolfo?
No, I haven't.
So,
Does
Rule
it look
63
roughly this?
Astolfo has gigantic tits.
Well, I'm not
Oh
surprised.
God.
uh,
Anyway, so let's go on with no further interruption.
oh, hey, look, family
You
reunion.
know, try to
But
be
yes, I
clever.
am fully aware that
I try to be
Vivian-
clever with these jokes, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even have a punchline at this point.
I am
Jumping
fully
I try to
aware
something
that-
say, let's
monster.
go on without any further interruptions, and then these bitches show up.
Oh, that's really cool. Like for a
Hello,
2D
Shadow
engine, that looked
Sirens.
amazing.
Hey, look, it's Motrace and Zapdos.
Probably easier to
no,
pull off than I
Ermac
think it
and-
is, but honestly,
Articuno
like,
and
like,
Zapdos.
Oh, wait, yeah.
yeah, I always
So
used to pronounce it
I
as
love how
Sub-Zero and-
Dupless. I love how Dupless
Artiuno.
is just upset that that Beldum doesn't bother to name him.
Alright, I guess you want to go
Wait,
Mortal
you're
Kombat.
calling him Freak? So does that make him the freak in the sheet? Oh my
Hey.
God, they did
Feeling
call
like
him
a
that!
freak in the sheet.
Oh man.
Feeling
Anyway,
like
so
I have
anyway,
no
so we gotta fight
release.
a.
I
Anyway,
was
so we
about to
gotta fight
start singing
Beldum.
that.
We gotta fight Beldum, Marilyn, and Dupless again.
We will never get a Mario game like this ever.
No.
There's
Yes,
no
I am fully
creativity
aware
allowed in the
that
Mario
Vivian-
franchise these days, except for
I am
maybe
fully
Super
aware
Mario
that
Wonder.
Vivian is
We
indeed a
literally
male
saw
or
a hanging
identifies
post
as
and
male.
a toad's dead body
Keep up.
in this game.
I'm running faster than you are. I'm doing that.
Like, Nintendo will
Jesus
never get
Christ.
this dark
Jesus
ever
Christ, do I have to
again.
follow you? It's a wee bit freaky there, lass.
You were not kidding.
Maybe
Why?
you're a
Look it
source
up,
of the
Alpha.
underground.
Please tell me you didn't look up Astolfo.
I did.
Of
Damn
course
it,
you
man.
did. Why am I not surprised?
Because I'm a degenerate.
I mean,
Well, at least you're honest.
at least you didn't look up Monster Energy drink.
Nope.
By the way,
Oh,
you saw the commission the commission art I shared.
yeah, we've
Uh,
talked about the Astolfo monster thing before.
yeah,
Hey.
it has been mentioned. I did skim past the shower picture.
Okay, dead end. Hopefully not
Oh,
literally.
hi. Oh, hi, Professor.
There's a
Not
way
bad.
forward. Oh no, it's another fucking puzzle.
Oh, look, it's the Professor who is totally not evil.
Huh. Oh, there's a bridge.
I forget who voiced Sigma in X7. I'll look it up.
And nobody important.
Yeah, probably, but I'm still gonna look it up. Wallace Rogers.
That is
Wallace
literally
and-
nobody important. I don't even know who that is.
So Wallace and Gromit.
Let's
up
see. He was
against
in
the
Pokken
main
Tournament
ship.
as Wallen. Yeah, no one important. He was in Transformers
42
as
EXP. Woo!
he was in the Transformers 2003 game as
The
Chip
2000
Scott.
the 2003
And
game based
Ape-Face.
off of the continuity of the Unicron trilogy.
Yeah, he was sick face. He was sick shot
Featuring
face,
featuring
skull
Gary
crusher.
Chalk as Optimus Prime,
Yeah.
which to this day is still. I'm like, after hearing the person whom he tries to imitate, I'm like, yeah, no, there's nobody like Peter Cullen.
Yeah,
And he was
Peter
in
Cullen is
FCOGX. He was in FCOGX as Michael Chain. Second Four as Murdoch.
Oh, that
Resident Evil
was nerve-wracking.
Survivor
More
as
so than it
Andy.
probably needed to be.
And he was the announcer of SNK Heroin.
Huh.
neat.
Cool.
I should probably go back and talk to her and see if there's any more
You guys remember?
dialogue.
You guys remember that one time when Bobby McFerrin fell down all those stairs?
Oh, papa, aba, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. My
Ooh,
Yeah.
family.
ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
I love Stewie's reaction at the end of that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Okay,
talk
I'm
soon.
sorry.
We're gonna talk right the fuck now, Flowey, because I am not doing this shit without a safety mechanism.
So I'm just looking up Flame Higher voice actor. Apparently he's Springman from Arms.
Round.
I got laundry
Apparently he's
machine beef
Springman.
jerky.
No. Huh.
And
Neat.
Frank West from Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. The White Bomberman from Bomberman R. Springman from Arms. Oh, he was Kyo
You want to know
Kusanagi
how
from
I could summarize the premise of Arms?
What if you
Last
wanted to
I could
hit
Billion
somebody,
summarize.
but they're
Bugsy.
way over there?
Yeah, that's the advertisement for the boxing glove arrow. Thank you,
Yeah.
Alex.
No
And
problem.
he was also in the Transformers 2003 game.
What
That's
if Slinky's
Brainstorm, Hounds, Rodin
Autobots,
Prime, and
transform and roll out.
who the fuck is Weird Wolf? What
no
kind of
idea.
person names this Autobot Weird Wolf?
A closeted
Yeah.
furry?
Oh god, it just reminds me of that one skit
Music decided to go
that I
fucking crazy, and I'm
saw,
down with that.
like Transformers names are weird.
Well, looks like something escaped.
Miss Mouse.
Hell yeah!
Miss Mouse, I have to ask this genuine question. Why did I bother recruiting you in the slightest? Because you kind of suck.
I've been solving the
I
fucking
mean,
puzzles,
completionist?
honey.
But here's the thing. I'm not horny for rodent pussy.
Unlike the
Not even
person who made
Gadget?
She's
the
literally
Sandy
just
Cheeks
feet.
movie.
Sandy
I mean, she's
cheeks,
literally
sandy
just
cheeks.
feet. Literally
Bitch.
just a feet and a head.
Sandy Cheeks is overrated. It's all about Gadget.
Yeah, but here's the
Gadget hack
thing.
wrench.
Yep.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Oh yeah, now I look
Hang
like a
on.
noir hero in this lighting.
What?
Yeah, but here's the thing, Jarrett. Right in when
If you're gonna mention the Rescue Rangers movie,
no,
Get
I
back
wasn't talking
there,
about the Rescue Rangers movie.
Rangers.
okay,
Alex was
good.
telling me about the Sandy Cheeks movie, and I'm like, was somebody trying to showcase their barely disguised fetish?
Yeah, because
Wait a minute, did that-
Sandy's mom's ass is front and center in a number of shots, as well as an upskirt shot of Sandy's crotch.
I beg your fucking pardon.
No, I'm not kidding.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Dude, that's just wrong in like so many different ways.
What the?
Get it.
Jesus Christ! Of course. Well, I'm not surprised. It is Nickelodeon, but holy shit!
Yeah, Nickelodeon always has some kind of weird fucking fetish shit going on. And it's either Dan Schneider and his weird fucking feet shit, and somehow
Ew.
Dan Schneider came in after the foot became Nickelodeon's logo. So I can only presume they were looking for people who fit the bill, so to speak.
Coincidence? I think not.
Okay,
Right.
Oh,
And
it's
Jarrett-
knockoff Metaton.
What? Yes.
and as per usual with a number
My
of the commissions I've
vocabulary
had
is not
asked you,
expensive, ma'am.
when everybody's just like, "Oh, the background looks really nice," and I'm like, I presume you're trying to distract yourself from what's going on in the foreground, so to say.
I'm the last of my kind to police this place. All of my comments have rusted
I
over.
mean, I do gotta.
I
mean,
always
do
knew
have
I
to
was the
use-
best, but I am also lonely now. Oh well.
I do have to say that the
Oh.
censored Steam is
Robot after my own
is a
heart.
nice touch. Just like
Yeah.
Lars getting a nice touch from Raven.
Yes.
Is this gonna turn into Deltarune? Jujin. Oh wait, so my sidekick is the wife of the guy who created these robots. Okay. That's a really good joke. That almost makes up for the boss fights being fucking balls. Not that the boss fights are that bad, but like, come on. Like, it's mostly just to outlast the fucking outlast the fucking enemy more so than it is like clever puzzle solving like it was in Undertale. Like, I'm not trying to bag on it too hard because it is a free game, but you know.
So, somebody ended up asking. Somebody in the server ended up
I'm gonna build
asking,
him a friend.
are those supposed to be hickeys or bruises on Gar? And I was like, they're hickeys. Because if they were bruises, that would raise a number of questions. All of which I do not feel like answering.
Well, I'm sure Raven and Beast Boy can do it hard. But that's a discussion for another time.
Ooh, TV.
Yeah. TV!
Absolutely, a
Idiot!
TV will work. This is getting awfully Deltarune.
It's just playful. It's just a playful shower session.
Yeah. Oh, the very least, this Friday, we can definitely guarantee we're doing Mario Kart.
Cool.
Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart.
Will Alex improve?
Kart 8.
Will Alex improve his game in Mario Kart 8?
No,
Find
I
out.
might be considering
Oh,
buying the Nintendo Online just to join.
Yeah, this thing. I don't know what the fuck this is, but I think it'll look cool. Final
Also,
selection.
So, okay, I guess update on Suicide Squad. Apparently they found yellow kryptonite.
Because of course they did.
That's funny. Skill in Mario Kart.
And
There's actually a surprising amount of skill in Mario Kart. It's not just all luck.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I just suck at
This
it.
guy had TV for a chest.
Yeah, just like 10% luck. You know, there could be that, you know.
Off. On. Off. On.
And okay, they just took down Superman.
I give him alarm clocks for hands and a TV for a body. I'm a cruel creator. I put this thing together without knowing what the fuck I was doing. Oh, there we go. That's actually kind of what I was shooting for. Now it looks like, Alpha 1, Alpha something or other. It's the robot from fucking, Lego Alpha Team.
I thought you were gonna say Alpha from Power Rangers.
No, it doesn't look like
Or
Alpha
Alpha.
from Power Rangers. Alpha from Power Rangers doesn't have a TV for a face.
Ay, ay,
I thought you
ay.
were going to say Alpha. I thought you were
He
going to say
also has a
Alfred
very
from Bungie
irritating
Force.
and annoying voice brought about by Billy from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
And Invader Sim. And
Yeah.
what was his name? Orppox from Destroy All Humans.
And he was also Subliminal in Ben 10.
Who was the criminal again?
Subliminal is the hypnotist.
Okay.
And
He
if you ever
first appeared
sorry.
he first appeared in season 3 of Ben 10. And he was trying to ransack a mall and hypnotize multiple shoppers into doing various crimes.
Oh yeah, that was the
Even
one when Ben got hypnotized or something. Was it?
yeah, he got hypnotized, and eventually Max and Gwen got hypnotized.
Aw, this is my kind of fucking music here.
So Jared, earlier today, I was kind of telling Alex about how the fact that because somebody else ended up bringing it up on Twitter, where I decided to kind of give my 2 cents on the character Rock Lee from Naruto, right?
Yeah, the one with the bowl cut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
bushy brow.
I ended up having to, even though I have voiced my distaste of that series for a while, it's just like I actually like Rock Lee as a character. He is just like a lot of people will
Underutilized.
say,
He's not.
yeah,
He's really goofy.
he's heavily underutilized.
Yeah.
As is part of the issue.
I mean,
Because
Rocky was basically used as foreshadowing because of the gate.
yeah, because Naruto tried to have this theme in where hard
Hard
work
work
Uno,
matters with
beats talent.
Uno
Beats natural.
Vverse says Soroba is the best waifu in Undertale Yellow. Oh, I believe you. She is quite adorable.
Okay, that was admittedly kind of random, but sure. All right, let's go with that.
The floor is lava, but I will ferry you across. Alright, just don't do to me what you did to Steve Irwin.
You fighting a manta ray?
No, he's offering to take me across the lava.
Come on, you stupid samurai.
Okay,
Come here.
then.
I need to take
Anyway,
your data.
so unfortunately, it's like when you look back on Rock Lee's career in Naruto, he has never won a single fight in the entire series.
Well, I
So
mean, if
he's
you
a
look at Rock
jobber.
Lee's team, they are
No,
kind of
he's not even a jobber, because the jobber would imply that, he's capable of putting up a good fight. But
You know that. Good point.
To King
mean,
Asgore, this project, while
here's
exciting,
the
will be
thing.
quite the undertaking.
Here's the thing. There are 3 jobbers in Bleach. All of them could put up a really solid fight before they probably go down. They are
Chad and Renji,
Yasutaro
right?
Sato, the most infamous jobber. Or then there's
Renji.
Renji, who is this who is basically a bit stronger than Chat, but is also a resident jobber. And he eventually gets really good. And then there's Toshiro Hitsugaya, who is a captain in rank Soul Reaper, where he kind of gets jobbed out a number of times, but he pulls out a number of wins.
I mean, hell, look at the Lancers from Fate. I mean, they're all jobbers.
Oh, God damn it.
Even they get some wins.
That was my fault.
Yeah.
I mean, every Lancer in Fate is a jobber.
Oh.
It's kind of a known fact in any Fate work. If you are
Okay.
a Lancer, you
Okay.
are going to
Okay.
die. Doesn't matter how badass you are just going to die.
Yep.
Okay.
Fate really hates Lancers for some reason.
What is that from? Can you turn that down, please?
Sorry, I
Please,
did
'cause
not.
Uno
Sorry.
says Soroba's the MILF and Chujin is the DILF. That's Soroba's husband, BTW. Yeah, I saw that, yeah, I saw she had a husband.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was that loud.
That
Where's
one's
that
not gonna
from?
stop.
I'm
Uh,
trying to remember the game. Some
Total
old PC
Distortion.
game.
Okay.
Yeah, that game.
Yeah. Yeah,
Total
so I
Distortion.
couldn't even consider Rock Lee a jobber. He's just there.
That's
Which
kind of with
is
all them.
He's like
is
the
unfortunate.
Naruto equivalent of Jack Swagger.
He's just
I guess,
there.
yeah.
Ah,
He's like, I mean, to be fair, that's what you could say about most of the supporting cast of Naruto. Like, I think the only ones that do something is Kakashi, Tsunade, maybe, if you want to argue.
Should I go
And
through the
Gaara.
store and try to fight I the boss ahead? Or should I
I mean,
wait till next time?
you know,
That is the
maybe until
question.
next time. I mean,
What do you
it's
think,
almost
Alex?
Well, what
It's
do you
almost
want to
midnight,
do?
so-
We're at 3 hours and 41 minutes live.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go fight Grotus.
Doing a long man tonight, huh?
Well, unfortunately, I got Well, now I'm going to be fighting two bosses. That's because Grotus ain't the only one in this room.
oh snap!
Forget, can
Wow.
Grotus also put you in a loop?
Well, no, I mean like two bosses in a row.
I forget, can Grotus also put you in a loop?
Not to my knowledge, no, because I have never.
Safety is
had-
priority. Most of all, have fun. Well, you know, I am trying to have fun here, but, you know, this is it's a lava-infested hellhole right now. Hey, that's a place. That's a place that looks like a thing. Apple trees outside the steamworks are blooming. That means spring is upon us. This time of year, my creator
Oh,
recommends
this
a
is
picnic by the river
This is a
just
good
south
boss
of here.
theme.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah. So Grotus has a couple of exit. There's a couple of barrier or maker. Or it's called the Grotus X.
No, that's not where I'm trying to
Thanks.
go.
And you have to take them out before you can hit him. So it's recommended to have either Vivian or
Up.
Bobbery help
Go
you
up.
out in this.
Going up.
Got it, AoE.
Okay,
Yep.
no, that's a dead end. That's the dead end I've been to 3 times already. I should know this by now.
And now
That's
to
a dead
analyze
end as
Grotus
well.
himself.
Past here. Ah, up. No, that's not where
Okay,
I
he
need to
can
go. I've
burn.
already been there.
Okay, he can inflict burn,
Of the ground.
You've been there, so
and I'm gonna
go...
switch to
Let's
Vivian.
see. Yeah, I've already been here. Yeah. That takes me to this place.
Inflict burn on Grotus,
Run for the clock.
and
the
now
underground.
we get in on the attack.
You know, sense the gears turning in the
Damn it.
walls. Clock face outside has stalled. That's my quest, I guess.
Oh, fuck you, game.
I
So, Jared,
can, well, I guess it is 1500 somewhere, but it would be 1500 something, not 1500 exactly, because we are at 40 after. I presume we need to go up.
Of course, he
Actually,
dodges
I'm gonna
that
go back
because
down.
that's why the fuck.
Right here.
I am calling shenanigans.
Go down.
And
there.
he's making himself even
Leave
more
that in
dodgy
there.
than before.
Shenanigans.
I don't know.
Swindler.
Dan,
You know what?
minute.
I'm just gonna do this.
Hey, there we go. Puzzle solved.
You want to cheat? You want to cheat, you bastard? I can cheat right back.
Oh my god, he's
Being
throwing
even
old
dodgier than a game of dodgeball.
If you can
Oh,
dodge a
you're an
wrench,
old
you can
friend.
dodge a ball.
Uh,
Shame Gizmo
All right,
isn't
now
here.
I
I
got
wanted
it.
to ask him if we could watch a movie, just sort of off of regular Metley Crew time.
Fine. This douchebag will not let up on the goddamn God. Ridiculous.
What an
I mean, he
ace.
doesn't want to get hit.
Steamworks Boba Soup to fuel the engine.
What I missed?
Humans also run on a liquid called blood, which doesn't taste very good. That's good, because I have a feeling this guy would try to drink me.
Son of a bitch, I can't go back.
Oh, hang on. See what's up here. Would have sworn, no, yeah, this is that.
Ugh.
Okay, yeah, I was right.
All right, Vivian, finish him off.
Do it, Shadow Mommy.
Uh,
I am aware.
no.
29.
You know what?
Nine, is that enough? No, it's not
Is
enough.
this through here? Yes, I believe. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go back down, see if there's anything else to explore before I go up here. Don't
Uh-oh.
want to miss anything. Could find a collectible. And we're in another room entirely. Okay.
Wow, Peach. You
Oh,
know,
so we've actually reached our destination. Well, I guess
hey,
I'll
Peach,
go
I've
back
got a novel idea. Like, a really novel
this way.
idea. You're gonna love this. Use your ass to break through that barrier.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you think it would make sense.
Her ass is one of the most powerful moves in Smash Brothers.
Indeed. Achoo!
It's the
Speaking of
Michael
Smash
Jackson
Brothers.
raccoon. Say hi to the Michael
So-
Jackson raccoon, everybody.
Hi, Bowser.
Oh, he's caught fire. Fire!
So Bowser somehow managed to sneak into the Palace of Shadow. And you know,
He's too
weirdly
focused on
enough-
his sales pitch to notice that he is literally burning. And
know
unfortunately, he's
something
not
weird?
wearing any pants. Because otherwise, we
I
could
think-
call him a liar.
this is the first and only game where Mario has to fight Kammy Koopa.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because she does. Because this is the last game she's in.
Huh. Interesting. So I guess speaking of Smash Bros,
Plant
Jeff
by
Menon, the
plant.
voice of
Plant spontaneously
Jeff Menon,
combusts.
the voice of Snipe, Anteater from
And the sign
X7,
falls over.
was in such work as Smash was Megatron in the Transformers.
Moss
3
salad,
game.
flour stew, and grassy fries.
He was Shaft in Symphony of the Night.
Shaft!
Afterhand.
Yeah.
Sexy motherfucker!
Damn.
Deadpool.
And the Master Hand. Yep. And Master Hand. And also the announcer of Smash Bros. And Soul Calibur, the first game.
Soul Calibur 4.
Game.
So that's interesting.
Okay, so between Dave Mallow and Paul St. Peter as the Soul Calibur announcer, which one was better? Dave Mallow did the announcer voice in Soul Calibur 4, and Paul St. Peter did it in Soul Calibur 5 and 6.
Oh, I'm gonna have to, I haven't played Soul Calibur in a long time, so I'm gonna have to listen to those two again, side by side.
Gotta give credit where credit's due with these animations.
I'm gonna say off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with 4.
So Dave
These
Mallow.
minigames are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
By the way, did you know that Dave Mallow and Gurren Lagann voiced the anti-spiral?
Hee hee.
Yep.
Do not touch
And
anything. I'm gonna vent
his
because I'm
performance
gonna
as
pop.
the anti-spiral
Oh.
is phenomenal.
Highly competitive game of Chessers was played here.
That's her.
Thank you, Boo. Now Vivian
The
and I are
security
going to
station
wail
would
on.
be useful to track roaming robots, if there were any cameras in the Steamworks.
And this
That's
camera
a-
would be useful for tracking roaming robots. If we had any!
If I had one,
Is this a FNAF reference?
Ah, great. Now Vivian can't use any of her moves.
The broom is asking me if I've seen his wife.
I miss my wife, Mar. I miss my wife, man. I miss
I
my
miss my
wife.
wife, Tails.
I'm gonna go. I don't know this Undertale Yellow protagonist's name.
Alright, that's the entrance. Leave. There we go. Now we get to replay the minigame. Yes, yes, yes.
Jeez. Oh, wait, I got a life shroom. I'm good.
Oh, god damn it. Caught up on one fucking corner. Do you have the ability to cooperate, or are you toying with me on purpose? Either way, I'm starting to really hate you.
You know what? Since I'm getting a level up anyway, Supernova!
If I try to go diagonally, the robot catches up with me immediately. Huh.
Oh, yes. Killed Bowser. Brrr.
go and kill.
All right. Say goodbye to the A-rank A-list star, and you'll say hello to the S-list. Or that became a superstar.
Oh,
Oh,
I
wait a
don't
second.
care. I don't.
Where's Grotus? Well, he just took Peach behind in that chair.
All
Sorry,
right, Master
guys.
Hand is
Beep
dead.
boop, fellow robot.
Sorry, guys. Got an Ultra
Ow.
Shroom.
How did they get away? There's nowhere for them to run. They definitely did not hide in those lockers that used to belong to my friends who have now rusted away.
And got a Jam and Jelly. And now I will save the game and call it for the night. So next time on Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, we're ending this bitch.
Well, we haven't actually seen Axis, so I don't think we need to worry about that. But hey,
All
it's
right.
cool.
All right, I can't wait to see Goth Peach
Hey,
again.
there we go. Ow.
Oh, first, hold on a second.
Okay, what was that about? Ah! He's actually throwing them where... No. No. What? He's wise to my antics.
Okay, everybody's all healed.
No, 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 no.
No,
Fuck.
no, 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 no.
Oh, God damn it. What? Mm.
All right, now we save. Next time on on Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, we're ending this sucker. So see you around.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So, oh, you cock-bending motherfucker.
Ouch.
And I'm no longer live.
Well, I'll see you guys next time with more Undertale Yellow. Bye, everybody.